What's good? What's good? Jay Watts in the spot tonight. Let's do this show and let's do it right. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, if this microphone is coming in clear, let me know. Let me know. I'm gonna jump over here to, all right, I'm past the 15-second mark, so let me get over here to Facebook. Let's start this up. Like I said, let me know if this thing is coming in clear. Don't wait 5 minutes down the road and be like, oh, it's all crackly. Let me know now so we can get this thing moving. All right, I already got it. Okay, it's boosted up on Facebook now. Good deal, good deal. So hopefully you guys are out there making money right now. As far as me, I'll be out later. Because today in the ADOT, the Arizona Department of Transportation sent me a bill. $429 for 1 year or $781 for 2 years. So I guess I will be doing something this weekend to make $429. Man. All right, let me go over here real quick. Oh, I got something great to read to you guys too. But first I'm gonna make sure it's coming in clean. What up, Desmond? If it's coming in clean, let me know. If it's crackling in your speaker, say, hey Jeff, it's crackling on my end and I'll fix it. But I don't like to get too deep into something when it's all, because I'm gonna end up cutting it out of the live stream anyways. Whenever it's crackling, I cut that out of the live stream and then I come back later. What up, Triple E, my man? Super E, Super Eric in the house with y'all tonight. Super Eric finna drive and make it right. All right, cool. Triple E got through. He said it's all good. So let's get the show on the road. Now, as you know, we've been talking about how Uber and Lyft been raising prices and fares and rates and everything. So let's switch music up real quick. So they've been switching fares and rates and all of that stuff. Well, see, I just came home, nothing but pigeon motion out there. Yeah, man. I've been thinking about going out there and driving, but I opened my app and it was nothing but trash. So hold up. Let me make sure none of my clients hit me up, because it's been a minute since I checked. Nope, no clients hit me up yet. But it's Friday, the weekend, so I know I'm gonna be getting some crazy messages pretty soon saying, hey man, I got a group of 4 tonight. Can you pick us up at this time? That's what I wait for. And I will be working, because like I said, I got my registration is due, man. What up, Greg? What up? Registration is due. I got to make 400 this weekend. And I know I tell a lot of people, make sure you have money in savings. So if I don't make the 400 something this weekend, that means I got to dip in my savings just to pay registration. And we don't want to do that. Everything we do out here is operating. So if I want to go out this weekend, operate and make some money, I want to make that and get it back. What up, Jamil? I do not want to dip in the money I've already made already. What I've made is profits for something else. This is a business expense. My registration is a business expense. I need to go out and I need to make that this weekend. Leave savings where it is. Leave everything where it is. That don't ever take a day off like, oh man, I ain't got to worry about that. I can just go in savings. No, savings is going to happen, because the day's going to come when you're going to need, you're going to be like, oh man, I need a new engine. I need a new transmission. That's going to happen. So make sure, hey, always keep your budget out there. I didn't have this in my budget. I didn't have $400 something in my budget. This came out of nowhere. I totally forgot I bought the truck last year about this time. So if I want to do it for 2 years, I got to come up with like $780. 1 year is $429. So I can pay either $429 and then next year it might go down to about 3 something, because it decreases every year, or I can just pay $780 now. I don't know. So if it drops to $400 next year, that means it's $829 where I'm paying $781. So it'll be a $50 difference. So what I'm going to do is drop that a little bit and hopefully just pay 1 year. Oh yeah, I saw that claim, man, at 1.3 billion. Like I said, man, we've been on this channel talking about how they steal fares and tips. For how long we've been talking about that? Uber and Lyft steals fares and tips. We've been talking about that, man. I don't know, something seems funny about this microphone. Is it really coming in clear, or is it kind of janky a little bit? Because for some reason I don't hear it good in my headset. Let me make sure. Oh, because I had it turned down right here. Never mind. It's good. I had it turned because I was listening to something earlier that was kind of loud, so I had it turned all the way down. It's good. Yeah, they stole 10 billion and gonna get back 1.3. This is how they make profits, man. They steal from people, man. I've been telling folks their business model is to steal and then pay back later. All right, cool. It's clear. Yeah, I had it turned down on my laptop. I forgot I was listening to something earlier that was kind of loud, so I cranked it down. And it just sounded really low in my headset. But yep, glad it's clear. It's coming through clear. But man, Jamil said, let's go. So yeah. And that, like I said, I've been on this channel for a long time saying they steal fares and tips. And we got a lot of people out there that jump in the comments. No, they don't. It's 100% legit. You guys ain't got no proof. You guys don't know what you're talking about. Bro, I've been ahead of the curve for a long time. I wear my Uber and Lyft steal fares and tips shirt. Been wearing that for about 1.5 years, 2 years. I don't even know. And these fools, they just finding out today. I was on this 2 years ago. I said, build your client base up. Get your private client base up. They're stealing money from everybody. Yeah, I turned that music down some. Yeah, and I'm like, get your music, get your client base up. Because if you don't get your client base up, they're going to be stealing fares and tips off of you. This is money you're making, you're earning, and they're snagging it from you through the app. They're using technology to rob you. So the best thing you can do is to go out there, grab your own clients, do your own thing. Don't worry about these apps stealing from you. We've been on this for 2 years, and people are now coming, oh man, Uber and Lyft, wage theft. We've been talking about that. If you've been on the barbecue, you've heard about that already. This is not new information. The only thing new is people are finally putting it through the court system. But we've been saying it actually, in reality, it's been happening already. We've been saying it's been happening. But people that have doubted us, oh, well, the court ain't saying it's happening, so it ain't happening. I'm like, well, you're an idiot if you just follow your life based on the courts. The courts make a determination based on evidence. The evidence is happening right now in real time. They've been stealing in real time. I don't wait on the court to tell me, oh, Jeff, you've been stolen from. I know I have, because I know how I get tips. I know how I drive. I know the fares are getting less and less. I know I've been getting stolen from. I preempt that by having my own private clients, by doing my own thing, staying off these apps and giving these thieves all my hard-earned money. I'd rather just make the money on my own. And if you've been on the barbecue, you know this is how we operate over here. We don't sit around groveling and plan. No, you don't have proof that they're stealing from you. You guys are just paranoid. Now, I guarantee after this court case, well, now you have proof. No, we had proof. We had proof. It just didn't go through the court system yet. That's like if somebody punches me in the face and you don't know about it, and I tell you somebody punched me in the face. Prove that they punch you in the face. I don't believe you. I'm the one who got punched in the face. That's what I'm telling you. I just got punched in the face. I don't believe it. What reason do I have to lie to you? If I'm telling you they're stealing my tips and they're stealing my fares, what reason do I have to lie to you? Just because I just want to make content? No. I'm like, bro, I know I'm not getting $1 tips. People stop tipping me. I used to get 8 out of 9 tips. Now I'm getting 1 out of like 12. They're stealing from me. Everybody just stop tipping all of a sudden. They're stealing from me. You don't have proof. I am the proof. And now it's going to go through the court system. What up, young boy? What up, Darius? Now they're going to be sitting around, oh, well, now I believe the courts. I don't believe you. Well, I'm sorry you ride the short bus. Because we've been here 2 years ago. You just showing up. The short bus is always the bus that comes later. Because you motherfuckers think slow. We already been on that already. We already been there. 2 years ago, we've been planning on them eventually going to court for all this. All my content's been about it. So we've been out stacking private clients. We've been out doing right. We've been out making sure we keep money in our pockets, not giving it to the thieves until the courts say, well, you stole 10 billion, give 1.3 billion back. So what's happened? The 9 billion is this profit that they get to walk away with. They're laughing all the way to the bank like, bro, we just made 9 billion off these idiots. We stole 10 billion, gave them back 1 billion. We could do this all the time. See, we don't do it. We just go get private clients. We ain't got time to play games with them. I'm not going to sit and play in the court system and hope they give me back a fraction of what they stole from me. If you don't put your money in their hands, if you don't put your clients on their apps, guess what? The money's coming to you. You keeping the money here in the community. You got to preempt it. You got to be smarter. You got to play chess. You got to think ahead of the curve, not behind the curve 2 years late. They're not stealing from you guys. You guys don't have proof they're stealing from you guys. I'm like, man, shut up. Don't even talk to me, man. Like, I even stopped blocking these people. I started leaving the idiots on my channel so people can see how slow people think. Yeah, I'm a dude, my guy. And I'm like, let these slow people comment so we can really see the thought process of some of these drivers out here and why these apps are getting away with everything. When they think that slow, the apps are clapping. They're like, yeah, we got some idiots driving for us, bro. Hell yeah, look at these idiots. They don't think we steal from them. They don't think we stealing tips and fares. Keep them on the app. Make sure you send them all the rides. These idiots don't even realize it. It's like, oh yeah. So I'm like, you know what? I know something's going on because I know how I drive. I know my service level. I know my community of people and how we tip. I know the areas to drive in to get most tips. So now I go to those areas. Instead of getting 8 tips out of 9 rides, I'm getting 1 tip out of 12 rides. That ain't that area. The areas I go to, the people are very liberal with their money. They're not conservative. They don't hold back. Oh, I'm not going to tip you $5, sir. I need this $5. Bro, you live in a mansion. You don't need that. I mean, these people in mansions, they be tipping us. Hey, man, here's 50. Thanks for picking me and the fellas up, man. We got declined twice, man. Appreciate you. Here's 50. Oh, man, can you just take me around real quick? 300. I made $300 off one guy. 300. It was a $30 ride that turned into a $330 ride. I had to end the app. I said, I turned it off of Lyft Black because he want to just get me to help him find his buddy. That's the areas I drive in. We leave people like that on these apps, and guess what? The apps take all the money. We don't get it. Take them off the apps, you get money, keep the money in the community, and you give them the service. That's what I do. This is, yeah, those magic guys are greedy as fuck. I saw a diamond driver yesterday. I didn't say, dude, you found a dinosaur. They need to change diamond to dinosaur. That's it. Just, you ain't on the diamond level, you're on the dinosaur level. You like rare and shit. You like a fossil in the damn rideshare economy. You're like, hold up, man, wait a minute. You a diamond driver? Bro, I found the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Come check this shit. Take a picture of him. Be like, bro, stand like this. Stand like a T-Rex. Because you ain't shit but a dinosaur around here. Stand like a T-Rex. I'm going to take a picture of you. Hold up your little diamond status. Be like, motherfucker, I found a dinosaur in the rideshare industry, bro. He's a T-Rex. Nobody do that shit no more. That's fossil driving. You fossilized. If you got an 89% AR, 70% AR, you fossilized. 100% AR, you fossilized. You like you like a saber-toothed tiger and shit driving down the street. Bro, I saw a woolly mammoth going through the red light. Damn. It's like, motherfucker, you ain't even real. Ain't nobody, everybody's aware that we can decline and we can cancel when we won't get deactivated. Everybody's aware of that except the dinosaurs. That's it. Dinosaurs still out there doing that shit, man. You need to take a picture of that motherfucker. Take a picture and put like saber teeth on him. Next time you see him driving, just crop some saber teeth on his ass. Saber-toothed tiger. Uber Saber. Damn it, Uber Fossil coming to pick you up. You got Uber X, Uber Shared, Uber Fossil. All those motherfuckers is 90% AR and up. Uber Fossil's coming to pick you up. It's like, man, it says the rich don't pay. No, it's not that the rich don't pay. I think people who pretending to be rich don't pay. That's what I think it is. Real shit, man. Because you got a lot of people out there fake balling. You got a lot of people claiming bankruptcy because they can't even afford the lifestyle they got, the bills they got. You got a lot of people, living in areas they can't afford, driving cars they can't afford, and they want to pretend. Like I said, I've seen a lot of these drivers drive in on a Prius. They'll come to I told y'all Scottsdale is full of fake ballers. I'll see people drive in Priuses and Camrys. They'll park about a mile away, and then they'll get an Uber Black or an Uber Black SUV for the last final mile. Because they can pay $22, $23 for that ride. But if they got a Black SUV from their house, they been pay like $100 something to get there. They'll rather take a Prius all the way to Scottsdale, the edge of Scottsdale, then they'll Black SUV in. They get a little group of guys and Black SUV like they really got money. I see it all. Them fake ballers, man. I know them. When I see a Black SUV ride from Scottsdale a mile away, and I don't even cancel, decline. I don't do that shit. Nope. Because I already know already. I want my Black SUV rides to come from downtown Phoenix to Scottsdale. That's what I want. I don't want it to come from a mile away to Scottsdale. No, because it's going to be a $20 ride. My clients that live close to downtown Scottsdale, all my clients that live close to downtown Scottsdale paying me 50, 70, 80, 100. 100. My clients pay me 100. But yet you can see when they do it through the app, you get $20 for that ride. That's an $80 variance. My clients pay me 100. What I look like taking a $20 ride? That's disrespecting my clients. Decline. I leave that to somebody out there who don't know how to drive the apps. If you live that close to downtown Scottsdale and you don't have your own private driver, that's your problem, because you need to get a private driver. Because all my people that live down there, they got private drivers. They're like, I'm just calling Jeff. I'll just hit Jeff. Jeff, you in the area? I'll say that quick trip and just wait till my people, hey man, come pick us up. Here's $40, man. Appreciate it. Here's $50. Appreciate it. Let me vend you 100 real quick. Cool, no problem, man. But when you going through the app, you see them $22 rides to downtown Scottsdale. Now that's somebody who took a Prius all the way to where they at, and now they want to look like a baller coming in. You ain't getting tipped on that. I've been doing this for a long time. You ain't getting tipped on that ride. If you was gonna get tipped on it, they would have had you bring them from their house. No, they got you picking them up from somewhere close by. Like, nah, I'm cool, man. I'm cool. Let an idiot pick that up. I already know the game already. Well, there's ordering food delivery services 2 to 3 times a day, and that's why they broke. Exactly. They ain't got no money left. They want to look like ball. I told you, man, Scottsdale full of fake balls. So when you find somebody real in Scottsdale, the first thing gonna do is, hey man, you got a business card? I'm tired of these apps, man. You got a business card on you? I need a private driver, man. This and that. They'll drop you a 50. They'll drop you even after the ride. They'll throw you a $20. They'll tip you $5 on the app, then give you 20 in your hand. You gonna turn, a 6-mile ride into $50 that quick. Yet, nah, don't fall for them short black SUV rides. Don't fall victim of that. I see what they are, and you can look on my app. I decline them all the time because I only keep mine on black SUV. And you see how many rides? Let me show you how many rides I accepted and rejected. And this is accepted and rejected of black SUV rides because I don't put it on anything else other than black SUV. Let me see if I can go in here. How can I see this for the week? Yeah, so it says rides completed 1, rides rejected 9. This is 9 right there. So I completed 1 ride, rejected 9 rides. That's in 4 hours and 59 minutes online. I only really drove for 26 minutes. I went 7 miles and I made $37. $37 for 7 miles, 26 minutes. And I rejected 9 rides. You know what those 9 rides were? A bunch of 1, 2, 3 mile black rides for like $20. $22 for 6 miles, $22 for 7 miles. When I'm getting $37 for 7 miles. See, I can get $37 for 7 miles, but yet they're trying to give you 7 miles and 6 miles for $22. Those are those people who taking Priuses in and they switching cars, man. That's why it says out of 9 rides, out of 10 rides total, I took 1 and kicked out 9. Those were all black rides. It's like, nope, I'm not stupid. I already know what they are. Give them to somebody else. I'm cool. What up, Jose? What up? Was that Tesla takedown, Global Day of Protest, March the 29th? Man, I think that's funny. It's like to say Tesla takedown and global protest in the same sentence is like the biggest oxymoron I've ever heard. I thought electric cars are supposed to save the planet. And I was like, if the electric cars are supposed to save the globe, how do you say everybody buy a Tesla? We give you credit. You're going to save the planet. You're something. They pat people on the head. Thank you for buying a Tesla. You Model 3 owners are amazing. You're saving the planet for future generations. And now it's like, don't buy a Tesla. I'm like, you are the most oxymoronic motherfuckers I've ever seen. Either you're going to save the planet or not. It's like, what are we doing? We don't care about the planet. We hate Elon. Let's kill the planet. Yeah, get rid of that Model 3. Get rid of that Model S. Let's kill the planet. It's like, bro, that's why I don't listen to these people, man. I can't listen to them. I can't. Motherfuckers is bipolar, man. I can't. If your logic is your logic and that's your logic, then you need to protest in a way that makes your logic seem more intelligent. Okay, you're going to protest Tesla. Then what? We're going to drive fucking V8s and blow the goddamn planet up and decrease the ozone. And we're going to do all this. We don't care about the planet no more. We just want to, I'm like, bro, I can't listen to bipolar people. I can't do it, man. I can't. Either you're going to stick with something or you're going to do something to figure it out. When you figured it out, hit me up with the game plan. But right now, Tesla is saving the planet. They even have, power plants at people's houses. You can have a Tesla house thing. So you don't have to use like energy from other sources of where energy comes from. So therefore, if you get rid of all these electric cars, we go back to gasoline cars, then we're back at square one. So was this global shit a hoax? Was it not that serious? Was it all a hoax to begin with? Was it a joke to begin with? It was a joke to begin with. Because if the planet is more important than one man, then you don't care about that one man. You take care of the planet. But instead, so many people are so focused on that one man, you'll say, let's shit on the planet. Forget that one man. I'm like, it's Elon. Who cares? I'm not going to go attack. If I don't want to support Elon, I just don't buy a Tesla. But everybody's to the point where you're making people who wouldn't even buy Teslas consider buying a Tesla because Elon's cleaning up the government right now. Do you just know they found $300 million in small business loans given to children as young as 9 months old? You would have never heard of that had it not been for Elon. They are giving small business loans to Social Securities linked to people who were as young as 9 months old. This is fraud. It's fraud. And if you're upset at somebody who's uncovering fraud, that's a problem with you. Think about it. You want to be defrauded? You want to be hoodwinked? You want to be bamboozled? Because I don't. Our tax dollars can go a lot further than what they're going. Our kids can have higher education levels than what they currently got. Our streets could have way less potholes if not for all these NGOs who are, Elon's team found out that some of the judges, the Democrat appointed judges, are actually beneficiaries of some of the nonprofits and NGOs. Think about it. Where does these judges' money come from now? It's coming from our tax dollars, not the salary they're getting. They're getting kickbacks from NGOs and nonprofits that they're deciding cases on. Conflicts of interest. One judge's daughter is even on one of the NGOs. And it's like, bro, this is crazy. And people don't even care. I'm like, it's like y'all want to be tricked and fooled. If you got married and you found out your wife was cheating on you, wouldn't you want to know, or would you say, I don't care if she's cheating on me. She loves me. That's the dumbest shit I ever heard. I don't care if she's cheating. Wouldn't you just want to know the truth? Even if you didn't care about the truth or not, wouldn't you want to know? You might fuck around and get an STD from your wife. You don't know. You'd want to know. Is she bringing home an STD? Because what if the guy she's sleeping with 4 other girls, and those 4 other girls sleep with 4 other guys? You're going to end up getting an STD because you didn't know. Now you sitting around scratching your crotch all damn day. I don't know what the hell's wrong with me. See, you didn't know something. If I'm involved in a situation, I want to know. I want to know. That's all I'm saying. I want to know. So if I know everything, I can make a decision on whether or not I want to be involved. But to keep me in the dark about it, to use up all our tax dollars, to go around and fund all these other countries who are getting kickbacks to all these people who are making our lives hell. Maybe you forgot about COVID and stay in the house. Maybe you forgot about all that whole hoax. Stay in the house. No, I'm not going to stay in the house. No. So it's like all these Democrats, like the people you're talking about, Elon is busting and everything like that. You don't care about, you're not bringing up none of those people. The real problem. You're following the media narrative. We don't like Elon. We don't like Elon. That sounds like a bunch of sheep jumping over the cliff. America is in debt. Why? Because we can't balance the budget. Why? Because a lot of people in politics are getting richer and richer and richer as our country gets poorer and poorer and poorer. That's why. If you cannot see the correlation, something's wrong with your brain. How are politicians getting paid $120,000 a year worth $200 million now? How are politicians worth, getting paid $130,000 a year worth $4 million now after 2 years in office? How are they worth this much money? Does this not strike your brain? If you see it going, the trajectory saying our company is getting worse off, but politicians are getting better off, that's when you say something has to be a problem. There's a problem somewhere. That should make you question it instead of questioning a person who's helping you see the light. Like I said, I don't care. I don't care. If people don't like Elon, that's their fucking problem. I love him. I love what he's doing. I'm glad I voted the way I voted. People could be mad about it. They ain't got shit to do with none of us. We cleaning it up. And that's all that we can say. Folks can be mad as you want to. When we was kids, we was mad we had to eat vegetables. We was mad because we couldn't eat cotton candy for dinner. Guess what? We grew up and we became strong. I don't even eat fast food. I'm damn near 52 years old. I got muscles like I'm still like a little kid. This is a 52-year-old man body. This is a 52-year-old man's body. Go out and find somebody in their 20s that got muscles like this. Go out there and find somebody in their 20s like, I don't eat fast food. I don't even work out. I canceled my gym membership during the pandemic. How do I not work out and I still look like this? Because everything your parents told you would come true. Keep eating sugar, salt, and bullshit, and you're going to look like a fat ass in the end. Take care of your body. Don't eat fast food. This is how you're going to look in the end. Listen to the elders. Listen to your elders. Stop following the media. The media going to sell you sugar and shit. The truth is hard to swallow. It's a jagged little pill. So on this channel, I give people the truth. If you don't like it, you just don't like it. But it doesn't change anything around here. It just means you don't like the truth. We keep it moving. So we have a Fox and Friends bro. No, actually, the Fox and Friends bro used to be in the military before he became a Fox and Friends bro. I bet you didn't know that. I guarantee you didn't know that, because if you knew that, you would say, oh, he was already a decorated military official already. You didn't know that, though. You just thought he came off the news. That just shows how shallow your intelligence is. If you did not know this man had already served in the military before, became a military defensive political strategist on the Fox and Friends network. If you didn't know that far, then that means you short busted. You listen to the media. They're not telling you who these people really are. They're telling you what they want you to know about him. Hey, he was a news anchor. What? How did a news anchor? That's the thing. How is he utterly disqualified though? How is he utterly unqualified? Because somebody in his group allowed put a reporter in because of whatever he typed in. Like right now, I don't control nobody. You right now could add somebody to my chat right now and I wouldn't even know because I'm dealing with something right now and I wouldn't even know it. Does that mean that I'm utterly disqualified because I don't know how to, moderate my own chat? No, it's because sometimes you get in conversation, you get to doing things, somebody else do some shit behind your back. You may not catch it. You might, but you might not. That don't put nothing on me. Like I said, somebody behind his back did some shit. And now I think that person should be resigning. That's just my thoughts about it. But I think that's the whole Democratic ploy is to find one thing wrong and say, oh, everybody should just go. Everybody should be resigning because look, one thing, the Democrats been fucking us over for generations. Look at every black community out there. Just drive through them. Just drive through them. That's Democrat right there. That's Democrat. Drive through them. If you want to see proof of being fucked over, drive through a hood. Just drive through it. That's your proof right there. And if you don't think the people who are designed to take care of those neighborhoods, care of those people, make them safe and secure, if you feel that that's their job and that's how they should be living, if you think that's how they should be living, if you think test scores should be as low as they've been, and you okay with that, then that's what you think about black people. I think we're a little bit better than that. I think we deserve better than that. So I think the people that's been running our communities, they got to get going. They got to go. That's just what I'm saying. They got to go. They all rich and we all still poor. The only way we can get better is to get out of the hood. That's sad. The only way any black person gets better in life is we get out of the hood. We laugh at the black people who are successful that go back to the hood and get killed in the hood. We be like, why in the hell you go back, idiot? You were out. Why don't you go back? It's like we expect the hood to be that low. We can't do that to our own people, man. We can't do that. If you really want to take care of people, go take care of people. Don't make people flee. Like we got a bunch of people that's like refugees from other countries and we support them when they come to our country. We can't even be a refugee in our own country, leaving the hood to be safe somewhere because nobody's taking care of us. Nobody's pulling nobody out of the hood. We pull people out of other countries and put them up in nice ass hotels and shit all the time. We pull people out of other countries. We give them cars and jobs and shit. You don't see them doing that to the people in the hood though. Them damn Democrats don't care about them people in the hood. Those are refugees in war zones. They got AKs. They got sawed-offs. They got all kind of shit in the hood right now. Ain't nobody pulling them people out of the hood. So we call Trump, hey, fix this. Fix this. Because these Democrats don't care. This shit been going on for generations. Fix this. So I don't care how you feel. I see what's going on. I'm glad people are pissed off at what he's doing because that means it's working. That means it's working. No pain, no gain. Feel the fucking pain because we making a gain in the hood right now. I hope everything turns around. I hope kids get better educated so they have better opportunities out there. I'm tired of this shit saying black people don't deserve nothing. It's supposed to be like that. It's the hood. No, it should be. This is America. This is America. That should be better than a third world country. Why is our hood looking like a third world country? Yet we grab people from third world countries, bring them to our country and put them in nice ass apartments. Do our hood like that. Do our hood like that. We got refugees in our hood. They getting attacked every day. They got gunfire every day. There's a lot going on there. Fix that first. So I don't care. I don't care about how Democrats feel right now. I really don't care. It's just how they feel. It's how they feel. We fixing it. Y'all feel, we fix. Y'all feel, we fix. Keep feeling, we gonna keep fixing. That's how it's gonna work out. And I guarantee this country gonna be better off in the end, even with everybody with blue hair and fucking black fingernails being all pissed off. I don't care. We trying to fix it all. We'll fix it. Y'all keep painting your hair blue, keep painting your fingernails black. I don't care. That's your lifestyle. Enjoy it. But you're not gonna run my hood into the ground and ignore those people like they're not my color, like they ain't from my DNA. You ain't gonna ignore those people who built this country. You gonna ignore those people. Doubt it. Doubt it. We gonna fix it. Where are the lowering of prices that Trump promised? Actually, let me show you something. Oh, wait a minute. The prices that Trump promises, and I'm glad you asked that. So for anybody out there watching right now, let me see, where is this at? Where is it at? Where is it at? I'm gonna show you how Trump promised lower prices and what happened. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Because I screenshot it. It's in my phone somewhere. And I'm gonna show you exactly what I mean. Because you like, where's the lower prices at? Where's the lower prices at? Where is it at? Where is it at? Oh, I know it. I just had it in here too, but I can tell you what it is. Oh, here it is. Bam. Is that it? Nope, that ain't it. It's after that. Okay, it's after that, so it must be up here somewhere. But I'll tell you what it is because I can't find it in my phone right now. But he promised he was going to lower prices. My mortgage right now is $1,600 a month. $1,600. Starting on May the 1st, 2025, my mortgage is going to $1,419. I'm saving $200 a month on my mortgage. That's $2,400 a year I'm saving. That didn't happen during Biden years. My shit was going up. My mortgage used to be in the 1400s before Biden took office. I was at 1490 or something weird like that. 1490. Then it jumped to 1500 something, 30. Then it went to 1550. Now it's at 1600. It kept going up during the Biden years. So to the point where I'm at I didn't sign a $1,600 a month mortgage. Now, starting on May the 1st, it going all the way back down to 1419, lower than what it was when I even bought this damn house. That's what Trump is doing. $200 a month. That means I'm getting power for free, or I'm getting a free cell phone plan with a free internet. $200 a month back in my pocket. $200 a month. That's a lot of money. That's more than I use in gas in these cars and shit all month. $200 a month. Shit, I'll take it. I'm paying $378 a month for insurance on my cars. $200 a month is more than half of that. So if you want to know where these price savings are coming from, I have never gotten a bill ever since owning this house, in 6 years of owning this house, of my mortgage going from $1,600 to $200 less, or $1,400 to $200 less. I have never gotten that. Never got. So you ask, and I just gave you an example. My mortgage is dropping down to $1,419 in a couple of months. Thank you. That's what he's doing. So the editorial guard has lost respect for the United States. Does it look like I give a shit about the entire world? I'm being honest about it. I really don't give a shit about the entire world. There's 8 billion people on this planet. I maybe know like 50 or 60 people, like real close. 8 billion people. So that's over 7,999,950 people I don't give a fuck about. That's just me being real. They don't affect my day. When I'm scooping dog shit in the backyard, which of those 8 billion people are helping me scoop dog shit? And you think I worry about their respect? Oh, you don't respect me no more? I still got to scoop dog shit in the backyard. I don't care. When I'm running out of gas, which one of these 8 billion people on this planet all over the world is going to come help me put gas in my car to get me from one? Not a single one. So in reality sense, I don't give a shit. Rhetorical sense, you could care. That's cool. That's on you. But I'm saying y'all were singing the praises of Elon saving the world, not me. I never bought a Tesla. I run gas cars. It was y'all talking about Elon, the Democrats, the Green New Deal. I never signed up for that shit. That was a Democrat deal. And now y'all bipolar saying y'all don't care about the Green New Deal. That's what I was saying. So you saying I'm not singing the praises of Elon. I'm saying how you guys were with the Green New Deal and everybody's patting each other on the head for buying Teslas. I don't own a Tesla. I even told people before, I don't even want to buy one. I said, if I do it, it'll be a Model S. But now it's at the point where y'all are shitting on your own plan. You shitting on your own Green New Deal. So I can't listen to y'all. I don't listen to y'all, man. Real shit. No, it's not a comment in the chat. I know Puerto Rico, and that's not Porfino, because there's no N in it. It's not a comment in the chat, but it's funny, though. It's just funny that people really think that their opinions are like logical. You can't do a 180 on everything you've always said and then say, hey, follow me. No, because you argued your initial point. You 180'd on your own point, and now you're arguing a whole new point. So that means we were right in the beginning. That means we were right. Because if you're arguing this way, then all of a sudden you're arguing the same way we were arguing in the beginning. You're confused. You don't know what you right back to where we are. Now you on our team and you only want to be on our team. We agree battery cars are not green. Some of them are white, some of them are black, some of them are blue. I don't fucking know. Actually, and I'm going to tell you right now, this earth has been around for a very long time. It'll be around for way longer than I'm gone. Therefore, there's not much that my care really does for it. What I do in the years that I'm on this planet will have very little bearing on the existence of this earth. For being, a lot of people have a fear. They want to control you through fear. I don't care. Oh, Jeff, if you don't keep doing this, the dinosaurs ain't even here no more. How come the dinosaurs ain't here? Because they all died, and guess what happened? The earth kept going. Cavemen and all them died. Guess what happened? The earth kept going. This is a giant rock floating in space for light years, millions of light years. There's nothing we can do about it. People try to control what was created, and people out here playing God, man. Just leave it alone. Live your life, enjoy your life, do your thing. Hope your opinion only affects you. Make sure your opinion don't affect other people, and live your life and enjoy. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. The Dem should not lecture anyone as with incompetent withdrawal in Afghan, which no one asked to resign. That part, and all the people that got killed. But like I said, we don't talk about that. We won't even discuss that part because they like to say, well, that's another what about. It is a what about, and we don't talk about what abouts. We just laugh. That's why I tell folks, man, if you haven't debated with a Democrat today, you're safe. Once you start debating Democrats, oh man, they're gonna make you start sounding like you arguing with a brick wall because they stuck on what they stuck on. Let them stay stuck. We won the election. We're fixing what we plan on fixing. Trump is doing everything he said it was gonna do. Shit's gonna get done. Keep it moving. Don't even worry about it. Keep it moving. Their whole thing is to make sure they knock us off track so we can't get done what we said we're gonna get done. That's it. What up, Slide 2 Raw, my man? So Puerto Rico, great conversation. I appreciate that chat. I'm gonna end up cutting that out and putting that shit on my other channel. I think that was pretty good. Thank you. But we're gonna go over here to Gmail. Let me show you guys something in Gmail real quick. Like I said, that was a pretty good conversation. I'm glad you got that right there. My man Banks, man, he gave me something to look at. It's the Boston City Council weighing contentious new food delivery tax. I'm gonna share a screen with you guys in a second. Man, I don't know why this thing is dragging slow right now. All right, let me go in here real quick. Let me share a screen with you guys right here. I'm not opening that, no. So here we go, right here. The Boston City Council weighing contentious new food delivery tax. Massachusetts, once again. Oh, what the hell? This thing is blacked out. What the hell? It froze. There we go. I don't know why it froze like that, man. What's up, Miss Lisa? What's good? What's good? I don't know what the deal is. It windy today or something like that? No, it's just super cloudy. It's super cloudy in Arizona right now. Something's up. But yeah. So hopefully this thing is done. I don't know if this thing is frozen or what. I see the other thing still spinning over here, whatever that means. It's just spinning right now. But let's talk about this Boston City Council, because in Massachusetts, they're raising fees at the airport. And now they're raising fees on food delivery. They're trying to get money right now. I'm telling you right now, these apps are hurting for cash right now. They're trying to give people credit so they can generate more money out of that. They're trying to do cash rides, saying, hey, if you don't have a bank account, you can still ride with us. Just do a cash ride. They're doing everything in their power to try to get money out of us. So now I see the little connection unstable. If you're on Wi-Fi, try plugging it. No, the connection is not unstable. It's not me. Something wrong with you guys. There. I don't know what's wrong with this, man. Say, what up, brother? Say, we need to get Biggs in as governor. Oh, yeah. We'll definitely talk to Biggs. We'll get Biggs in. Biggs in to speak to us. Is this thing frozen? No, I don't think it's frozen because the timer is still going. Everything looks good. Yeah, but right here it says, let me go down here. It says the Boston City Council is considering hitting companies like DoorDash, Grubhub, and Uber Eats with a new delivery tax on food orders as a part of a city crackdown on their unruly drivers. But critics say consumers and restaurants will pay the price. So how are they going to have a delivery tax on food orders as part of a city crackdown on their unruly drivers? I don't get that. How is a delivery tax going to hurt drivers? But the critics are saying it's going to hurt consumers and restaurants. See, DoorDash, I keep telling y'all, they do not like drivers. They don't like drivers. They're putting this tax. Uber, DoorDash, and Uber Eats and City Council, all of them are saying, even the City Council is saying, we want to hurt drivers. We want to go after drivers' pockets. A city crackdown on their unruly drivers. We want to hurt drivers' pockets. The council is discussing a potential amendment to a road safety and accountability for delivery providers ordinance proposed by the mayor that would take a 15-cent delivery fee per order for national third-party food delivery companies that operate in Boston. Here we go again with that safety. Deactivated for safety reasons. They always throw that word safety in there, but they don't say what safety is all about. Road safety, what is that? Normal people drive around, they don't have a safety tax on their registration. I'm gonna put a safety tax on your registration because I think you're unsafe. Whatever. It says the 15% delivery fee is the necessary step to address the increased strain delivery traffic places on our streets. A New York congestion fee is basically what it is. That's what it sounds like. Another New York is right here. 15% delivery fee is a necessary step to address the increased strain delivery traffic places on our streets. The fee ensures we can effectively implement the ordinance and acknowledge the real cost these services impose on Boston. So wait a minute. So the fee is not to fix nothing. The fee is only put there to ensure we can effectively implement the ordinance and acknowledge the real. So you're saying there's nothing tangible. You're charging people a fee to ensure implementation and to acknowledge the real cost. It sounds like bullshit to me. So you basically saying you're putting a fee on people to charge them so you can ensure the fees are implemented. You're putting a fee on us to ensure the fees are implemented, and you're putting a fee on us to acknowledge the costs involved. It didn't say nothing about fixing it or needing a fee to fix anything that's broken. This fee ensures we can effectively implement the ordinance and acknowledge the real cost these services impose on Boston. Like I said, if I was a judge overseeing this, I would laugh. I would say, you telling me you charging somebody so you can ensure something is charged. You're charging me to ensure that something is charged. And you're charging somebody to acknowledge the real cost. Get out of here. Get it. No, go. Fix a street. Go do something. Go do something. And it says, Council Gabriella, who chairs the subcommittee, has held hearings on the mayor's proposed ordinance, said the new tax is currently on the table as a possible addition to the measure. So they're talking about doing more stuff to it. It would theoretically be a 15-cent per order fee that would help cover the cost of enforcement of the ordinance. Y'all listen to this. It would theoretically be a 15-cent per order fee that would help cover the cost of the enforcement of the ordinance. So what she's saying is that people want to raise and people want to do overtime. They want to raise and people want overtime. So they're going to charge drivers. They're going to charge all these people so people can start getting more money. Oh, we're going to charge you so we can get extra money. We're going to charge you so no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. And this is how they get away with it. This will make delivery more expensive in the city and discourage consumers from ordering and doing business with restaurants in Boston, Clark wrote. During a time when our Attorney General is looking to limit additional fees and surcharges, it does not seem like the government should be adding new fees to the Boston residents. True. Clark's letter also lists concerns that the Restaurant Association with the mayor's ordinance, which said will lead to rising delivery costs and increased red tape, and pose a threat to restaurant and consumer privacy through its data sharing requirements. This, man, I swear, Boston once again, coming through with the BS, man, coming through with the BS. Just going after reckless delivery drivers living hand to mouth, but not the reckless and rampant corporate theft. Exactly. That's the crazy part right there. 100% word salad. Was that DoorDash has a new rating now, has the ratings now on time. So they're giving drivers limited amount of time to get their customer. That's what's going to cause a lot of accidents with DoorDash drivers. I believe it. Rushing through traffic so you don't get docked. Rushing through traffic so you don't get flagged on your delivery services. Oh, we're going to flag you because you were taking too long. Well, traffic was taking too long. The order was taking too long. There's a million things that can happen to make an order take too long. And they don't want to address that. They want to do whatever it takes to harm the driver. This is all this is about. Fattening corporate pockets, fattening political pockets, and never looking at the driver's pockets, the people who are actually doing this work. That's why people got to do stuff on their own, man. We got to start doing stuff on our own. Because driving around trying to make sure all these corporations get paid by our labor is slavery. How are you going to make sure the plantation is taken care of, but the plantation ain't taking care of the slaves? That's what it is. We don't care how y'all eat. If y'all eat worse and y'all getting paid less and less and less, we're doing the same amount of work, if not more. Make sure the plantation is taken care of. We need it painted. We need it nice. We need everything. But what about the people doing the work? Oh, we don't care about the people doing the work. We care about the sheriff coming through. So we got to give some money to the sheriff, give some money to his deputies, give some money to the plantation. What about the people doing the work? We don't care about them people. This is what it's turning into, man. Corporate slavery through gig work. And the people ain't out there like, man, say I'm about to hit 2,400, 2,600 a week, currently at 1,800, and the weekend is here. Hey, that's what I'm saying, roulette wheel. But then you look at it. How many hours have you had to put in to get that? How many rides have you had to put in? How much risk are you incurring to put in that? People that know me know I could do 30 hours. I got videos on my channel, 30 hours of driving. 35 hours of driving, 35. The videos on my channel, $2,200 in 35 hours. I've got videos on my channel, 24 hours, $1,700 in 24 hours of driving. But when you're putting, 60, 70, 55, that's too much for me. That's too much. It's like working 2 full-time jobs. Yeah, see, 41 hours. See, so if you're doing 40, that should be right there. That's it. 41 hours should be done. You're like, all right, I'm done. 41 hours is cool. Because if I drove at the current rates that I make, like I said, the current rate that I'm making, I showed people the other night, I made $400 an hour. So if I was making $400 an hour at the current rate I was doing, because I made $140 in like 16 minutes. $140 in 16 minutes is what I was making the other night. You can do that 4 times an hour. You're at $500 an hour. So if I'm at $500 an hour, 41 hours, that's $20,000. People are like, how the hell are you making 20 G's? When you drive the way we drive, you get all the money. You don't get a percentage. I don't got to put 41 hours in to do that. If I drove, let's say, for 20 hours and I was making, let's say, $200 an hour, I should be pulling in 4 G's. If I can charge $200 an hour and I do 20 hours of work all week, that's $4,000 I made, and I haven't really been on the road that much. 41 hours on the road, that's the old me back in the day. That's the old me back in the day when I didn't know better. And the way I drive now, I have more in savings. I got more in the bank. I got less wear and tear on my cars. I actually have more cars. I have less fuel usage. I got less time and risk on the road. Less chance of me blowing an engine because I'm not driving the hell out of my cars no more. There's a smart way to do it. If you're driving 40 hours, shit, that's more power to you, A lot of us, we won't do it because I've seen, like I said, there's a neighbor right down the street from me, probably 6 houses down, all nice cars. Right in front of their house right now, the white car they got, the whole front end is sitting in the front seat. Either they rear into somebody or somebody smashed them head on. I don't know. But none of my cars are going to end up like that because I don't put my cars on the street like that. I don't do it. I don't think that the little pennies that Uber and Lyft are going to pay you for all those extra hours are worth me totaling my car out, because they're going to charge you $2,500 to get your car fixed, $2,500 to get your car fixed. And you're going to be sitting around like, well, shit, everything I just made, all the profits I just made, I got to turn around and give back to Uber and Lyft just to get my car fixed. Then you ought to work for how long? How long are you out of work while your car is getting fixed or either replaced? And it only gets replaced once they cut a check to pay that car off. Most banks won't give you a loan for 2 cars. I got a loan for 2 cars because I bank with my own bank. All my loans are through my own bank. So my bank knows how much money I make. I can go to the bank. They keep sending me shit now to go buy another car. Because they're like, Jeff, you're making too much money. Go buy another car. I'm like, bro, I already got 2 car loans out with y'all. Why you want me to do a 3rd car loan? Oh, you can swing it. I'm like, yeah, but that's going to stress me the fuck out too. Because then I got to go put insurance on it. Then I got maintenance on it. I can't afford 3 car loans. No, 2 is bad enough. At least I don't drive both of them at the same time. Jeez. But there's the fact that once you have those cars on your credit, if they don't pay it off, after you wreck it and they don't pay it off, it sits on your credit for the longest time. It could take up to 2 months to get that car off your credit after they pay it off. Once it's paid off, then you got to have that letter, take it to your next creditor, give it to them. They come up with either a new interest rate or something like that. By that time, you've had 2-3 months of work off, either renting a car while you're doing it or trying to buy a new car. The risk is great. And I know people right now in rideshare who are either sitting with a busted car, trying to get it fixed, or looking for a new car because they couldn't afford it after an accident. The risk is great. And like I said, it's like living on the seat of your pants. These apps won't take care of you. They won't. And I think if you get into a car wreck and you're on the apps should have a program to where, since you were doing work for them, you should have a reduced rental rate of, like, instead of just doing a normal rental, like people paying $300-$400 a month for it, it should give you like $100 a week. $100 a week is your rental as your car is getting fixed. $100 a week. And it should treat it like it's your own car, not an app car. So you can do private rides with whatever you want to do. $100 a week. Since you wrecked it doing work for us, we're gonna let you rent a car off of us, $100 a week. You just gotta gas it up and everything. And you can do private rides. There's no mileage limit, no time limit, no ride limit. It's just like having your own car. Instead, they don't do that. They treat you like just any Joe Schmo off the street trying to rent a car. And you done totaled, so you still got a car note to pay, plus a rental to pay for, plus insurance on that one to pay. It gets so convoluted dealing with rideshare, so convoluted. Yeah, Minneapolis has better laws for rideshare. Maybe so. But a lot of us don't do rideshare anymore. We do ride service. And rideshare, I think, is getting phased out. Like, a lot of us do private rides because it pays us much better. Like last week, I did one day. No, it's 2 weeks ago. I did one day. I made $825 in one day. $825 for 2 hours of driving. $825 for 2 hours of driving. I drove somewhere and I drove back, but I had to wait for 2 hours. So it was a total of 4 hours. 4 hours total out of my day. Now, I also prepped my car in the beginning for the trip because I knew I was going to take it. So I prepped my car. I calculated the prep in that. So add about 5. Now I'm up to 5 hours. I prepped my car for it and everything. Got all that done. Dropped them off. Came back to my house. About 5.5 to 6 hours of prep, wiping my car down, everything else. So I average around about 100. I will say about $100, $125 an hour. But of actual with the people that I was with was only 2 hours. $825 for 2 hours I was with people. That was it. The rest of the time I was by myself, cleaning my car, doing it. That's what ride service will do for you. You're not going to be with people for 2 hours in ride share and get $825 for it. It's not going to happen. But because we know it can happen in ride service, we're all migrating over to a different way of life so we can do something different. And I did a whole video about my day when I did that. I did the video. I showed the numbers. I showed the actual numbers, the finances, the square payments. I showed everything with it because I like to show people what's possible when you open your mind up to bigger business. Little business, I don't know, man. When you start looking at, $50-$60 an hour, when I can see guys out here making $100 an hour with cars and even black SUV. They're out here in blue cars, white cars, making over $100 an hour. It's like, no, man. Like, man. Oh, you don't need, and that's the thing, Roulette, you're new to this channel. You must be new to the channel because we talk all the time about all the drivers on this channel who drive Nissan Versas, Camrys, Altimas, Explorers, and none of these people have SUVs, not black. They all doing private rides in regular, even me in the Beamer. The other day I was in my Beamer doing private rides. I started doing private rides in my Jeep. Then I moved over to the Beamer to do private rides. Now I'm in the SUV doing private rides. I still do private rides in the Beamer to this day. Don't think you need an SUV to do private rides. I needed an SUV to do airport. That was it. I had a lot of clients that wanted airport, but I had that little Beamer. I had to pick them up in a Jeep sometimes. I had to pass them off to somebody with an SUV because I didn't have my SUV yet. Once I got my SUV, oh shit, life became a lot easier. All the money I was passing out, I can now keep because now that money I can make in my SUV. And there were people in my chat all the time. Hey man, you can rent an SUV off of me and I'll waive certain fees for you. Man, please, bro, I'm too smart to rent an SUV off of somebody. I might just buy my own. Motherfucker, I'm not broke. I just go out and buy one. I just got to find the one I want. And it took me a while to find the one I wanted because when I buy something, you can't sell me nothing. When I'm looking for something, I know what I'm looking for. I'll go get it. You don't think you're going to send me home with some shit I don't even want to buy just because I need something different. No, I knew exactly. I was looking for a big SUV that was decent on gas. This one is a lot better than what I even expected. I can fill up the tank in this big ass Expedition and get almost 600 miles. I'm like, that's crazy. In my Escalade, I fill it up. I might get over a little over 300, maybe something like that. And that's a big ass V8. Might get a little over 300 with that one. My Jeep, I get about 260. Fill that thing up. this expedition, 28 gallon, it's between a 24 and a 28 gallon tank. I keep forgetting, but I'll fill it up. It'll go all the way up to 577 miles till empty. That lasts me almost 2 weeks with the way I drive. I fill that thing up once. I'm driving for 2 weeks on the same gas tank in this big ass SUV. I used to fill that Jeep up every single day. I was going through 2 G's a month, driving a big ass Jeep on 35s. Then I went up to 37s, 2 G's a month. I stopped driving that Jeep, bought a BMW for $600 a month. So I had $1,400 a month to work with now. $1,400 a month, and I was barely putting gas in that BMW. So me buying a BMW saved me a ton of money. It saved me so much money, I went out and bought an SUV. It was like, bro, all my money was going to Circle K and Quick Trip. I was spending so much money in gasoline, throwing money away, just throwing it away, driving these people around. I was doing what you was doing, 40 hours a week, 50 hours a week. I did 70 hours a week when I first started because I didn't understand how to do it. And I was trying to hit all these surges and challenges and bonuses and shit because I didn't understand Uber. I was watching YouTube, but nobody was telling me how rideshare worked. So I was doing what I saw everybody else doing. But once I started seeing we're not making profits, all the money I'm making, I'm spending $2,000. Every day I would start that Jeep up. I would either fill it up before I came home that night or fill it up before I started my day because I was going to run out. I was driving for $1 a mile, 50 cents a mile, 70 cents a mile, $2 a mile. I was all over the place. And in the end, I was netting nothing because I was putting it all back into my gas tank. 2 G's every day. I pull up to the gas tank, $80, $90, $80 every single day. So it came to the point where I was like, you know what? I think I'll be smarter if I just buy a different car. Bought a different car, started driving a lot smarter. My savings account started getting bigger. My bank account started getting bigger. Everybody's like, how do you go out and buy another car and you got more money now? Then you go out and buy another car and you've got even more money. Business investments, man. You got to just know my truck didn't move yesterday at all. No, I take that back. I went to the grocery store. I had to go to the grocery store and back. So I went to the grocery store and back. That's all I did yesterday. My truck does not move. The BMW has been up under the canopy. It's been under his car cover since my son left. My son left. I did one ride in the BMW and I put the car cover over it. It's been sitting there the whole time. My BMW don't move. My truck don't move. Nothing moves. I moved the Escalade last night because it was facing that way. So I put the dog in the car. We did a block. I put Seek in the car with me. We did a block in the middle of the night. Seek was sniffing wind, sniffing air, and I parked the Escalade backwards. So the Escalade went about, I don't know, maybe 0.8 of a mile yesterday. None of my cars move, man. My shit does not touch the street unless there's money out there. And that's just how I was, man. I don't mess around. Oh yeah, Des Moines, I don't know how it is out in Iowa. How them rides are. That Jeep is a 4-door war wagon. You ain't never gonna part with it. Exactly. That's my zombie rescue vehicle right there. That's a zombie rescue vehicle. That big ass Jeep, man. But the thing is, I gotta put the battery back in because I took all of the carpets out because I don't drive it. So I was in it one day driving and I was like, you know, it's starting to smell like a Jeep. So I ripped all the carpets out, put them all on the ground. I put a bunch of laundry detergent on them, a bunch of fabric softener, ammonia, and I just shampooed the whole Jeep with all the carpets on the ground. They're dry. They're in the garage now. So they're dry. They smell like fresh laundry. So I'm going to put those carpets back in. They're jet black now because they had like a little dog hair on them, some dirt and shit just from driving around. They're jet black, brand new now, smelling like laundry now. So I'm going to put all the carpets back in my Jeep. I'm going to order some seats. I don't know if I want to get leather seats or some other kind. I'm going to order some different seats. The top is still off. I got the top covered and everything else. But what I want to do is I want to start using that for some of my private clients. But this is the thing. I haven't registered in a while. So that means I got to take it down the street and go get it registered. But that means if I register it, I got to get it retuned again because I changed something on the supercharger that took it out of tune. So it's a lot faster than what it was because I went with a smaller supercharger pulley. So my supercharger pulley went from a 3.4 all the way down to a 2.8. I even got a 2.5 in the garage. If I go to a 2.5, it'll create so much boost, it might blow my intake. So I'm sticking with the 2.8. It seems like it runs a lot better with the 2.8, but because it's out of tune, my check engine light pops up because it's like you're getting too much air, you're running lean. Because I have it set for a 3.4 inch pulley, not a 2.8 inch pulley. It says you're running lean, you got way too much air, not enough gas. So what I need to do is the boost is going through the roof, but now I need to tune it to where the gas and the air match again. So, and they keep saying every time I take it to check the place, they go, oh yeah, the check engine light must have just got cleared recently. I'm like, man, I done drove 100 miles. Well, they keep saying not ready because the ECU don't know what's going on. It's like, bro, you're running lean. So I'm like, man. So I need to tap in with you because Lyft ain't it. Lyft is killing us right now, man. Uber and Lyft both. Oh yeah, man. Hey, Derek, he said, catering seems very reasonable and feasible. Lisa's the catering queen in here. Lisa, she does crazy catering. And I tell people, if you really want to get good with catering, get business cards or at least get pamphlets. Get something created and drop them off. You can create like a pamphlet sized deal and say, I cater lunches for offices or whatever from these following restaurants. Get a nice little flyer made from like Vistaprint or something like that and make sure you talk to the restaurants first and let them know, hey, is it okay if because I'm gonna create a small business. It's gonna take you a couple of days, maybe 3-4 days to get all this shit together. Go say, hey, I want to start a catering thing. Can you guys give me like a catering menu of what you do? Because I want to start my own small catering thing for these offices over here. And I want to include your restaurant on it. No charge to you because I'm going to charge the clients. So it's going to be straight costs. Whatever they pay is what they pay. You get it all. I'm not charging you a percentage. And then you go from there. You can say this restaurant caters this for their lunch menu. You got these 4 items. This restaurant caters these 4 items right here. This one, these, and you keep doing that and you put it all out and people say, hey, we got catering orders to pick up for Friday for this office. You got this much from this restaurant, cruise down the street, pick up this much from this restaurant, cruise down the street, pick up this much from this restaurant, and then bring it all to the office. So you got 3 restaurants worth of orders. You deliver it to the same office and the 3 restaurants got paid. You get your money. Everybody's happy. Everybody's happy. Oh yeah. Oh, Lisa, you remember that? It's like, oh, I'm going to do that with the napkin idea as well. Even though that's a great idea for bars, I think it will be a great tool for catering. Oh yeah. And see, and that's the thing. When you do it when you're dropping off napkins to somebody, the phone number and all that's already on the napkin. Everybody uses napkins when you're eating food. It would be a no-brainer for delivery to have napkins with your number on it. Lisa's catering service. Need catering? Call Lisa. And so they're sitting there wiping them out like, oh shit. Oh, so this is the people right here. Okay. Even though you probably dropped it off for DoorDash, you dropped it off for somebody else. They got that's your business card. That napkin is your business card. So and people might throw it away. People might sit in the break room. Hey man, we got so many extra napkins. I'll go sit those extra napkins in the break room so we ain't got to buy no more. So they put the extra napkins in the break room. So people sitting there with their own lunch and they're wiping them out like, wait a minute. Need catering? Call Lisa. Lisa can. Oh shit. My cousin got a wedding this weekend. Hey Lisa, hey, I got your thing from a break room at my job. Do you cater weddings too? And that's when you start negotiating right there. Start negotiating. Oh yeah, I can cater weddings. What are you guys talking about? Okay, I'm gonna need a deposit of X amount of dollars, and then when I bring the food, this is how much I'm gonna need afterwards. Okay, so we'll send you the $900 deposit, and then we'll just pay the other, $1,300 afterwards. Okay, cool, no problem. Or get it all up front. I don't know, get it all up front. Say I can take the $900 to start the order, but the day of, I'm gonna need the rest of the money the day of, and then we'll do the whole event. So you can pay your people that's helping you, pay for the food, pay for everything. Everything will be done. So, oh yeah, man. Rula said the problem with profit rides, you have to invest $50K for a vehicle and you don't have the clients that you keep the business start. Roulette wheel, hey, everybody listen. This is what Roulette Wheel just said. We the 300. I'm going to let anybody else answer this one. He says with private rides, the problem is that you have to invest $50,000 or more for a vehicle and you don't have the clients to keep you busy at the start. That's what Rula says. We're the 300. I can let anybody who's been on this channel already knows already, but that's what he believes. That first, I'm gonna tell you right off the bat, my Explorer was $33,000. That's it, out the door, 33K. But he's saying you have to invest $50K for a vehicle and you don't have the clients to keep you busy at the start. Bro, you got clients every day. If you got Uber on your phone, you got Lyft on your phone, you got clients every day. You have to learn how to convert. I can let the 300 answer this. This is easy. If this is what you believe, yeah, Lisa, he says you need a $50,000 vehicle. And I'm glad you said that, Roulette. Don't think it's bad. Do not think what you said is bad. What you said is what a lot of people who are new to ride service and we got people out there with $7,000 cars, $10,000 doing private rides, $20,000 cars doing private rides. I'm glad you said this because you think what a lot of people might, they're scared. They got indoctrinated with Uber, indoctrinated with Lyft, that if you want to get off the apps, you have to buy a very expensive car to get off the apps. They got people scared to get off the apps. They got people scared to get deactivated. Everybody's thinking, well, if I got to do private rides, I need to go out and spend 50 grand. I can't use my little Nissan Altima. My buddy in the Camry, King James, what'd he get? 15 miles, $50 rides, $55 ride. My man, Eric, it was a $16 ride, $16 ride. He got paid $50 for it in the Altima. I use those examples all the time. Me, even in my Jeep, $100 ride. I paid $16,000 for that Jeep. $100 ride from Gilbert to downtown one time and $250 ride to the desert one time. I did a trip to another $200 ride to the desert to drop somebody off so they can do the ATVs and back to the hotel. That was a $200 ride right there in the Jeep. 16 grand is what I paid for that Jeep. So I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that. So many people here look at it. Jamil even said, hey, my expedition was 35K. That's it, 35K. Jay Forbes right here say, look, Tesla was 42K. Just got to get out and hustle, bro, and talk. The 300 can answer that one. It's so many people in here. Like I said, I'm glad because so many people think you got to go out and buy this Mercedes S500, this and that. Jay Forbes, the 2019 Tahoe Black. 2019 is what I rode. You don't need to have much truck space. Take 6 of my truck, have captain seats, not bench. He could take 6, he got the captain seats. I take up to 7. I've done 9 before in my truck because I got bench seats. I took a group of 9, $200, group of 9, $200. We went 20 miles, $200. Hey, we got 9. Let's roll. Just getting the little people getting the very back because I don't want to be stopped by no cop. Little people get way back there. I'm telling you, private rides is your own business. Is the approach you got to go about it. I'm telling you, I think Jamil's got a 2022 expedition, 35K. I'm telling you, man. Well, I met a rider who paid $100K Cadillac and he did private rides. That's unnecessary. Now, I'm not saying that $100,000 for a Cadillac, he might just like that shit, but it's unnecessary. Unnecessary. Because you can go out and buy a car, 20 G's, 15 G's and start doing private rides. You can go do 12,000 and do private rides. Private rides are rides that you do off the app using other apps or using your own scheduling service, using your own commercial insurance plan. You don't have to go out and buy a $100,000 Cadillac. People will tell you that shit to keep you from doing it. Oh, bro, you need to go out and drop 100K. You need to get like me. If you ain't dropping 100K, you ain't ready, bro. You ain't ready. No, that's an idiot. Because the same rides he's doing at 100K, I'm doing in my 33K car. I'm doing the exact same rides he's doing for the same price. He's doing for 100K. I paid 33K. So it's like, man, don't let people think that I didn't have credit or anything. So mine was 48K. Same thing. My BMW out the door is about 42K, 42, 43K out the door for that little Beamer. But I tell folks, man, so I'm glad you asked that, Roulette. I'm glad because a lot of people really do think, and that's why this channel exists, man. A lot of people think, oh man, if you don't have $90,000, if you can't go get a 6-seater, captain seats, brand new, 7 miles on the dash, if you can't do that, you can't do private rides, dog. They're discouraging you because they are inadequate in who they are and their ability. So they think the car makes them. They believe if I don't get a really good car, I can't make really good money. I was driving a 2011 Jeep Wrangler, 2011. I still drive it to this day. It's 2025 now. That's a 14-year-old Jeep. I drive and make the same amount of money as anybody in a 14-year-old Jeep. The system is loud. I just redid all my carpets. I'm going to do all my seats. Man, people get in that thing and they go, holy sh. One of the guys yesterday who does panels or whatever, he came over to he knocked on the front door. Now I'm in the back room. Dogs is barking up front. Dogs barking like crazy. I'm like, somebody's at the door because the dogs only bark like that if somebody's at the door. So I got up, walked around there. And, oh, don't worry about it, Lisa. Don't worry about it. So I walked around to the front. Guy was standing in front of my Jeep. He was like, hey, man, I'm here. So he talked to me, his little spill or whatever. He was like, dude, I'm sorry. I got to ask you about this Jeep. So I used to be a mechanic. He says, what the hell's going on with this Jeep, man? What is that sticking out of the hood right there? I said, yep. I said, that's what it is. Big ass supercharger. He was like, I thought it was a supercharger. I was like, man, either that's a turbo or a supercharger or something sticking out there. It's a 14-year-old Jeep. Everywhere I go, it turn heads. You don't think I'm gonna use that for private rides? Hell yeah. I don't need no $100,000 car. I can use a $16,000 14-year-old Jeep. Pull up to I'll have people coming out with cameras, taking pictures of this and that. Bro, don't ever let somebody tell you need to buy some new shit for $100,000 just to do private rides. Every car you use, you make it your personality. Change out. My man Nick, when he had his little a Hyundai, he brought it over here. We changed out all the seats. We put red leather seats in there and everything for him. He was happy as hell with it. Customers tipping him, man, I love these seats, man. I love these seats. It was all black with red leather seats. We put lights up under the dash for him and shit. Trust me, you can take anything and make it a private car. Just make it your personality, man. If you have great credit, a driver can put a Mercedes-Benz EQE for $400 per month with no money down on a lease in San Diego. This has to be a second car lease. Yeah, and leases are hard because if leases got a mileage limit, you have to pay for a lot of miles on the back end. Leases are hard to use for rideshare because you got to pay for the miles on the back end. I'm like, man, if I'm gonna ever lease a car, it's gonna be a car for me. I'll lease a car, but it'll be for me. That's it. I won't be doing no private shit in that. No, because miles can rack up, man. Miles can rack up. But it's weird because I've had this truck for a year. I bought it with like 80,000 miles on it. And I think I got like 110 on it now or something like that. No, I bought it with 83. I think I'm at 106, but I always say 110. So I'm about at 110 right now. And that's in a year. And that's with me doing long distance trip to other cities and back. I don't drive that far. That's me paying for all these cars, the house and it. Man, when you start driving differently, you don't have to put a ton of miles in your car. You don't got to drive 2,000 miles. If you're driving 300 miles a day, 300 miles a day, and you're doing that 7 days a week, that's 2,100 miles every week you're driving. 2,100 miles a week. 2,100 miles a week times 52 weeks a year is over 100,000 miles a year. If you're doing 300 miles every day, 7 days a week, 52 weeks a year, you're putting 100,000 miles in your car. If you're getting $4 a mile, you could be getting $400,000 a year at 100,000 mile range. If you're getting $1 a mile, 50 cents a mile, 75% a mile, you ain't gonna make about 120,000 a year. If you're making $120,000 a year, and I'll say, you know what, I'm gonna drive $4 a mile all year. That's it. That means all I gotta drive is 30,000 miles. You're driving 100,000. I'm driving 30,000, and we ended up with the same amount of money. That's an $80,000 difference. So if you're driving 110,000 miles and I'm driving 30,000 miles a year, we making the same amount of money. You're driving 80,000 miles more. 80,000 miles more, and I'm sitting there with a truck that can go 600 miles per tank. So I'm gonna tell you how many more tanks that would take me. I'm gonna do some quick math real quick. Let's see something. There's my little calculator up here. So if you're doing 80,000 more miles than me, so 80,000, 80, 1, 2, 3, divided by, I'll say 600 miles per tank. That means I have to come up with, whoops, dang it, this shit is moving so slow. I think it's 133. All right, 80,000, 1, 2, 3, divided by 600 miles, 133 tanks. That's 133.3333 for eternity down to the mountains and back. That's how many tanks of gas I'm gonna need. Extra. 133 more tanks of gas all year at driving 100,000, that extra 80,000 miles a year in my truck. Now, it cost me about $80 to fill up. Let's say 85 for price generation. No, let's just stick with 80. Let's stick with 80. That means I'm spending $10,666 more dollars. $10,666.6667 all to the mountains and back. Why would I want to spend an extra $10,000 a year in fuel to drive 80,000 more miles to end up with the same amount of money I can do just for doing 30,000 miles if I just be patient, if I just book my shit out right, if I just don't screw around with all these little cheap ass rides, if I don't just, why would I sit there and say I need to drive 110,000 miles where I can make $100,000, $120,000 because I want to drive 2,100 miles a week. At 2,100 miles a week, I'm walking away, with $110,000. Bro, you could do that shit at $4 a mile and drive a fraction of the miles. If I'm only driving 30,000 miles a month, let's do like this again. Let's say if I'm driving 30,000 miles a year, 30,000 miles a year, 30 divided by 12 months. All I got to drive is 2,500 miles a month. So I can drive in 1 month what you're driving in 1 week, and we make the same amount of money. I can drive 2,500 miles per month. You're driving 2,100 per week, and we're ending up with the same amount of money. So at 2,500 a month, divide that by 4 weeks, that's 625 miles a week I got to do. 625 miles a week, you divide that by 7 days, it means I got to drive 89 miles every day. You're driving 300 miles a day. I'm driving 89 miles a day, and we're ending up with the same amount of money. 89, that's not even 100 miles. Like I said, my truck gets about 600 miles. So if I do 600 divided by 89, it should last me almost 7 days to fill my truck up. 7 days. So every 7 days, I fill my truck up. Versus 300 miles would make me every 2 days out to fill my truck up. The money adds up quicker, man. Yeah, exactly. 1,200 a month, man. And I'm gonna tell you well, every time I talk about miles, they think I'm stupid because they think miles is a word. They think miles is a number. What they don't realize, miles creates depreciation. Miles create expense. It creates engine wear and tear on pistons, rings, rockers, everything, intake valves, exhaust valves, your catalytic converter, your brakes, your rotors. More miles means more problems. When you're logging a ton of miles on your car, you're going to have to do a lot more maintenance. That costs money. If you don't do the maintenance, you're going to run into a big problem. An engine failure, a transmission failure. You're going to run into overheating failure. It's going to cost you a lot. People think, oh, miles ain't nothing. They think miles is just a number. It's just a number. It's just I'm getting paid. No, you're not getting paid. You're paying for something that you haven't even paid for yet. All the money you're getting now, put that shit in an envelope. Because 5Gs is about to come out. As soon as you drop it off at a shop, oh yeah, that's $2,300 for this. And yeah, we're going to have you pay $2,700 for that. You got 5Gs on you? All the miles you got paid for is all that money transferring right over to a shop. Here you go. So you ain't getting paid for it. You're paying for it. The more miles you put on, the more you're going to pay. Because shit's getting damaged the whole time. Seats, door handles, windshields, windows, all that's getting damaged. So for people to think, oh man, I'm driving like crazy, I'm making all this money. No, you better be stacking all that money. Because when it comes time to change out your differentials, when it comes time to change out, your drive shafts, when you done stripped out both of the damn axles or something like that, you got to get new CV joints and all that. All that money you claim you made, hand that shit right over to a shop. Here you go, man. 1,900. Man, that's a hard 1,900. That's all the money I made last week. So you basically drove for nothing all week. So when you talk about miles, man, engine hours, even on my Escalade, that's a 2005. When you start it up, it says engine hours right across the dash. That lets you know all your rockers, all your internals, your water pump, all that shit. That's wear and tear on that, even sitting still. It says engine hours. Mileage is mileage. That's just me moving. Engine hours is you wearing out all your internals. And people don't think just a car sitting there running. No, your serpentine belt's going bad. Your idler pulley's going bad. All of these pulleys are getting used up. Your alternator pulleys are going bad. All of this shit's getting used up and you ain't even going nowhere. Your car is just running. Your catalytic converters is processing right now. When you have to swap those out because so much went through. Your EGR valve is processing right now. You're going to have to replace that. Your PC valve. All of these things are processing without your car even moving. And people think, oh, but I ain't going nowhere. It's just running. Wear and tear. Engine hours is wear and tear. I turn my car off. I listen to my music. I kick back. I don't drive nowhere. If it ain't no rides, I bring my ass home. Because it's not like I'm going to be out there doing nothing thinking I'm getting paid. No, if I'm not getting paid, I'm coming home. I'm going to figure out maybe there's a car I could work on. Maybe there's something I can build, something I can sell. If you can't, then you better just take the day off. You're a contractor. Take the day off. Do some laundry. Give the dog a bath. Take the day off. Don't stress yourself out. Today is not a profitable day. Is that profitability starts? If you ain't out there getting $2 a mile, take the day off. The next day, go try to make $3 a mile. Do some conversions. Do private rides. Figure something out. But don't sit out there and think, if I just drive balls to the wall, I'm going to make a ton of money. You're wearing that car out. And if you try to go trade it in when it finally breaks down, guess what's going to happen? They're going to say, well, This thing has got so many miles on it. You're in super negative equity. You got $15,000 cash on you. We'll take it in for 15 grand cash. We'll take it. We'll pay off the loan, but we're going to need another 15 cash because you're so upside down in it. I don't have 15 cash. You better go take it to a shop and pay them that 6,000 to fix it then. Don't know what to tell you. I ain't got 6,000. You didn't do any business planning. You didn't save money to the side with all that driving you was doing and wearing this car out. You never put money to the side. They wasn't paying me enough to put money to the side. No. It's not that they weren't paying you enough. You didn't analyze the transactions good enough to make enough profits to cover the business you was trying to run. This is the business. This is not employment. They don't owe you nothing. They don't have to teach you how to drive Uber better. They don't have to teach you how to drive Lyft better. That's what YouTube is for. That's what this channel is for. We teach you how to do it better. And if you're not doing it profitably, you're going to go into the hole. Your business is going to end. You're going to be sending a W-2, taking Uber to your W-2 because the car you used to use for Uber is sitting on the side of your house now with a car cover on it because it don't run. Transmission's blown. Bro, you used to be an Uber driver? Yeah, now I take Uber. What happened, man? They ran my car into the ground. No, they didn't. You did. Don't put that shit on Uber and Lyft. They told you their business plan. We're going to steal your money. You got to take us to court to get it back. We're going to steal your tips, steal your fares. We're going to shave miles. They're telling you how they do business. Uber and Lyft is telling you how they do business. You got to decide, do I want to stay on this platform and do business? Or do I want to pull people off this platform into my world, the private world? That's how I want to do business. Use these apps. Stack your clients up. Hey, man, you too good to be on these apps, bro. What you mean, man? You deserve higher service. This shit you get on the app, you deserve better than this, man. I can show up at your house already, have the door open, have, bottled waters in here, already have whatever you want to drink, this and that. I can wait for you guys. When you guys are done with dinner, you ain't got to worry about, I had a favorite music plan, even new music I might want to introduce you to. You got chargers, whatever, man. Laptop trays, whatever, man. You deserve better service than this damn Uber and Lyft shit. Here's my card, man. Here's my card. You deserve better. When you ready to go for better, here's my card. I tell people, I might not be the cheapest, but I'm probably the best. Better than Uber. I'm not cheaper. And people say, well, you're not cheaper than Uber, but I'm better than Uber. I shouldn't have to be cheaper than Uber. I'm better than Uber. You don't go to a Mercedes dealership, go, oh, well, you're not cheaper than that damn Honda Civic down the street. We'll take your ass down the street, pick up a Honda Civic. This is an SL 500 convertible off the damn showroom floor. 22s on the back, 20s on the front. Thin ass 30 series tires, man. Carbon fiber front, little race tail on the back. And you up here and talking about you ain't cheaper than Honda. Motherfucker, this is better than a Honda. That's me every day. I'm not cheaper than Uber, but I'm better. You ride with me, oh, you gonna enjoy it. You gonna be like, man, that's an experience. That ain't just a ride. That's an experience. You gonna have people out there who don't want an experience. They just want to ride. Let them go get their rides. Everybody out there cannot be your client. It's not happening. Some people belong on the bus. Some people belong in a taxi. Some people belong on Uber and Lyft. But some people deserve better. And for those people, those are the ones you're looking for. You don't want everybody. Deserve the people who deserve better. Some people, they like to be highfalutin and act like they deserve better. They'll go buy like some nice shoes. No, forget that. No. If you know you deserve better, you not only have nice shoes, live in a nice neighborhood. Live in a nice neighborhood, drive in a nice car, eat at nice places, hang around nicer people, have a better life. Don't just buy a pair of shoes for $300 and think shit's all good now. You still live in the hood. You still taking a bus. I mean, you still eating at McDonald's and shit. $300 shoes don't make you better. Be better. Elevate your life in every realm possible. Don't just say, well, if I buy these shoes, I should be more valuable as a person. No, because if you take the shoes away from you, guess what? Are you cheaper as a person? That's what I'm saying. Like, man, you got to do it differently. And well, Lisa, hey, Jeff, thanks for the ideas. I'll let you know how it works out. You guys have a wonderful evening. All right, Miss Lisa. All right. Hey, let us know. Get those napkins made up. And let us know, because like I said, I think it's going to work. And I think you're one of those people that can go out there and get it done. Do it, lady. Make that money. Make that bank. Be like, I run my own catering company now. Lisa's Luxury. That's what it is. Lisa's Luxury Catering Services. What is this? Lisa's Luxury. Thank you for calling Lisa's Luxury. What is that? Hey, we bring you everything. If you want candy and cotton candy and shit delivered, just hit me up. We'll cater to a birthday party. We got a cotton candy machine. I rented it and I made you a ton of cotton candy. Ooh, we got Lisa's coming over making cotton candy today. Like shit, you got a grill over there. You're grilling hot dogs. You got cotton candy going. This is Lisa's Luxury Catering Services. Whatever your luxurious needs are, you hit me up. And we will not bring you chicken McNuggets. You still eating McNuggets. I tell you, man. That's funny shit. Now, I'm telling you, young boy, you're paying for quality, man. Quality over quantity. Because if you want quantity, you want to stay busy. And I was just saying that you want to stay busy, stay on the apps. They're going to keep your ass busy because all of them going to have a great lifestyle. They're going to have pensions, 401ks, healthcare, health benefits, and you don't have nothing. You don't even have money. They're running your ass ragged. You have nothing. Your community is dilapidated because they're taking all the money out of the community, putting it into their pockets. Their stock is going up, all their shit going up, and you're driving, doing all the work, and you have nothing to show when your car explodes. You're right back at a W-2 at the bottom of the rank again, trying to work your way up at 44 years old, starting at the bottom. Your boss is 26. And I was doing rideshare for about 7 years. Bro, we're using computers now. Last time I worked, we used a typewriter. And you hit a back button, and a little white ribbon would pop up, and a white ribbon would erase the word. Well, we got computers now, and you just hit delete, and it goes backwards and removes the... Oh, well, that's kind of fancy to me. I need a typewriter. You go grab me a typewriter. I'll get right in here and get it going. Sorry, man, you're not hired. So you're going to be starting at the bottom again with a W-2. You don't want to do that. Like, if you don't make this business work, that, like I said, it's a business, not employment. So get out there, run this like a business, do everything you could possibly do. See, I'm back and I'm a dude. I know everyone should be able to make $30 an hour gross with a cap on take rates and driver onboarding. Oh yeah, and I believe that, Puerto Rico. If you can't make at least $30 an hour, you're not selecting your rides right. You can make $30, even from these little ass rides. If you see somebody hitting you up for $6, and you say, man, this little ride is $6. You can do 3 or 4 of those an hour for 10, 15. Go cruise up to them. Hey, man, I was like a block over. This ride popped up for $6, man. I can't I'll do it for like 10, 15. I can't do it for $6. Well, I paid $13. I paid $13.99 for it. Now I'll do it for like $15. I can't do it for no. Well, I paid $13.99. Why are you going to charge me $15? Well, were you going to tip me? I mean, it's $1 extra. Were you not going to tip me or something? It's like, if you paid $13.99 for it, you tip $5, now you're up to $19. I'm telling you 15 and we're good. I'm saving you $4. Well, I didn't plan on tipping you. Well, I didn't plan on picking your ass up for $6 either. Sorry. Bing, cancel, drive off. It was like, I'm trying to save you money. If I'm telling you 15, you're going to tip me 5 anyways. I'm saving you $4. If you do this 10 times a week, I just saved you $40 this week. Like, dude, I'm trying to help you out. $15 is cool. Oh, well, I only paid $13.99 for it. Shit. I was going to tip you 10, then you was going to pay like $24. I'm telling you 15. So I'm saving you $9 right now. Shit, I'm trying to help you out. No, that's backwards thinking ass people. Backwards thinkers. If you paid $13.99, I'm telling you 15, and you was going to tip me anyways, you ain't got $15, you ain't got to tip me, man. You ain't got this $15, you ain't got to tip me, man. And at that point, they'd be like, well, shit, here's 20. Thanks for being so generous. Here's 20. But you know those raggedy motherfuckers, well, I paid $13.99 for it. That's more than what we paid. Oh, you didn't plan on, I'm just saying 15, you ain't even got to worry about tipping me. Oh, I didn't plan on tipping you. Oh, well, shit, thanks for letting me know. I'm really not picking your ass up now for no $6. I don't know, but if it's $6 for 10 minutes, it's good. I don't know, because you can only do that, 6 times, and you're not going to get 6 of those rides back to back to back. I'm more of like $1 a minute person. If I can do $1 a minute, if you pay me $1 a minute for 10 minutes, you just gave me $10. So if I do 20 minutes, you give me 20. All right, that's 20. All right, cool. I could do that. Now, for miles is different. I'd rather be paid for minutes and not miles. $6 for 1 mile could be okay, $6, but what if you're in a traffic jam and it takes you 20 minutes? You just made $6 in 20 minutes. So basically you just like, man, forget that shit. I can't do no $6 for 20 minutes of time, but you only went a mile, bro. I don't care. It's 20 minutes of my day gone. I could have just sat there and probably got a $50 banger from somebody tired of waiting. I took a $6 ride. I could have got a $50 banger. Opportunity costs, man. Opportunity costs. So I'm one of those people, man. If it don't even hit my minimum, I'm not doing it, man. I'm not doing it. If it don't hit my minimum, I call it good. I call it good because I'm trying to help people save money. I'm trying to take care of me. This is a business. Everybody's not going to win every transaction. Sometimes I might lose a transaction. I might, not get my minimum, but I get close enough to it to where I'm okay. But at least this person won. They got their ride. They got there safely. They got there, with a great driver. They won. I'm cool that the rider won. But if a rider wants to take advantage of me, that's totally different. If you know I'm only getting $6 and I'm trying to save you money by saying 15, and you say, well, I paid 14 for it. I'm like, well, you ain't even got to tip me though. That's the thing. You're paying, and you're going to probably tip me $5-10. So I'm really saving you money actually. Oh, well, I didn't even plan on tipping. I was just going to pay for the ride. Oh, well, you really out of luck, motherfucker, to tell me that. You really out of luck now. You telling me I'm really doing this for $6? Cancel right off the bat. This ain't even a 6 in a positive. 6 in a possible. Oh, 6 in a possible tip. You just told me to my face. Well, I ain't planning on tipping you. Shit, really didn't cancel. Get the next driver. Say, I gave you a deal where I could have saved you some money, man. Well, it was going to cost me $1 more. Well, now you can wait a few minutes more. Time is money. Cancel. I don't play that, man. If you telling me to my face you don't care about what I get paid, and you don't, don't tell me that to my face. Not in a nice ass car like this. Don't tell me that to my face. Cause I paid for this car. My name is on that title, man. I'll hit cancel and drive off, dog. Don't do me dirty like that. That's just insensitive to look at somebody in the face and tell them I don't care what you make. This is my private car, dog. This is not Uber's car. It's not Lyft. It's my car. The platform you're on is using my car. I'm telling you, this platform does not pay nothing. I'm trying to help you get a ride in my car. And if you don't want to ride in my car, get back on this platform and another one will show up. That's all I'm saying. and at that point, man, it's like, man, that's like the lady who texted me needed a ride and she didn't want to pay $20 for like 8 miles. She has 2 other friends with her. And see, that's what I'm saying, man. $20 for 8 miles. And that's what you showing up to go get them. So if 3 people together can't come up with $7 a piece just to help out somebody who's helping them, if they want to try to apply penny pension utility, well, I'll give you $20. It's 3 of us. If you want to add penny pension utility, I'm coming to you in a car that I paid for, insurance, wheels, maintenance, the oil, the engine ain't gonna lock up, all the windows work because I take care of everything like that. If y'all all can't see that, hey man, $20, that's it, $20. No, we rather pay like 10. Then you're gonna get a $10 driver. Motherfucker gonna show up, one of the bumpers gonna be hanging off, one of the tail lights might not work, the ceiling inside of the car is sagging and shit because it got wet from the sunroof going out on them. This is what you're gonna get for the amount of money you want to pay. Like I said, so more power to you. Like I said, everybody won't be our clients. We can't give everybody a ride. There are some people out there who got that penny pension utility. Well, I was hoping just to pay $50. Bro, this is a ride all the way to Tucson, man. Well, it's only like, 100 miles, $50. You don't use that much in gas. No, I don't use $50 in gas. I probably use about 25 in gas. I don't know. Maybe I use 35 in gas. I don't know. But then I got to turn around and come back. That's another 30. So I'm already at $70 in gas alone. 70 in gas alone. And then you got the wear and tear on my tires, my brakes, my engine. I still got, my coolant system, my oil system, all this wear and tear, my transmission. So you saying all of that's worth nothing? You give me $50 to go to Tucson, I'm 70 in the hole. I'm 20 in the hole just off of gas alone. And all the rest of this, you saying I should just eat the cost? Bro, no. $220. I'll take you to Tucson, $220. Well, that's a bit much. See ya. Cancel and drive off. Because apps be trying to pay $64. App be trying to pay $75, $87. I'm like, man, it was a ride. James sent me the other day. It was damn near $100, $98 all the way to like damn near Mexico. It was past Tucson, almost to Mexico. From Phoenix all the way to Mexico for $100. I'm like, man, like I ain't doing that shit. Oh, Greg, you already know, man. The car ceiling got wet. Man, I be seeing these cars, they be driving around looking like they got marshmallows and shit in the roof. It be just like all these sagging ass clouds. I'm like, what is this? Some kind of aesthetic, like it's almost like you in a play, like a high school play, and they put like the fake clouds up, and that should be like hitting you all in the head. You sit in the people back seat, and you got the roof of that shit hitting you in the head. It's like, bro, you can't like add some adhesive in here to push this shit back up. Feels kind of weird, like I'm riding like a high school play, like on a float, like a parade float or something. This shit's weird, man. At least paint this shit as like the color of clouds and put fake stars on it. Make it look like it's on purpose. Don't just say your car is falling apart and I just got to ride in the shit that's falling. No, they're like, yeah, man, me and my son one day in the weekend, We took all the tops down. We painted clouds on them and everything. And we put stars on it, man. We painted the moon in the front just to get people to feeling like they ride in the clouds, bro. At least make it look like something. Like, man, just make me feel like you did this shit on purpose. Don't just say, man, my shit got wet and it's sagging. I'm just picking people up. Like, make it look like you tried to do this. Don't. Man, I'm telling you, I be sitting behind cars in traffic like that, man. You can't even see their rearview mirror because their whole roof is sagging on the inside. I'm like, how do they see me? I don't even see their rearview mirror. I'm like, what the hell? These motherfuckers' whole roof is sagging now. And it's funny because it'll sag, but where the light is, the dome light, it'll go up. So it's like this and then back down again. So you got the dome light is the only thing holding this whole roof together, the fucking dome light. Everything else is about to just collapse. Motherfucker driver, you sitting there like trying to get foam off you, brushing your shoulders off. It's like little foam crumbs all over you. Like, bro, you got to fix your car, man. You got foam crumbs falling all on me and shit. It's like, fix your car. Bro, I'm an Uber driver. What do you expect? You expected something nice like you in a private car? This is an Uber driver's car. I'm not a private driver. Like, damn, bro. Motherfucker, you get in the seat and they tell you, hey, man, when you sit in the back seat, do me a favor and don't lean forward because the back of the seat don't attach. If you lean forward, my whole seat leans forward. What happened? Man, this dude was pulling my trunk latch and he broke the damn trunk latch. Now the hook won't latch onto the back seat. So if you lean forward, the whole seat leans forward with you. People in some busted ass cars and shit. You sitting there, motherfuckers like, bro, I can see inside of your trunk just climbing in your car. Yeah, man, he broke my latch. Push my seat back. The last people lean forward. I told them not to lean forward. Push my seat back. It don't clamp. Nah, man, he broke the hook, man. He was pulling my thing, man. He broke my hook. Uber didn't fix that for you, man. Uber don't fix nothing. It's like, that's why I'm like, nope. All these cars is busted out there, man. All these cars is busted. That's why you got to take care of your shit, man. Because clients will tell you, they'll be laughing. Like these one girls I picked up and they were in town and they never called me back, but it's cool. They only had short rides and I was downtown. I took them from like somewhere to their hotel. It was like $15 for like 2 blocks. It was like, cool, no problem. Drove down there. Now, they were like, oh, this car is nice. Man, it smells so good. Oh, the last guy's car smelled like urine. I was dying laughing. They said, we thought we were like in a nursing home. It smelled like urine in his car. I was dying laughing. Well, Franklin said, my man, I finally got approved for Uber and was thinking I was going to be in the big mega bucks. Nope. They trying to get $3 ride me. Exactly. Uber's like, welcome to the lottery. Welcome to the casino. Like, shoot, man. This is, bro, you're not just black on black as you're in an 08 Civic with the seat, with the shit rolling. Hey, Franklin, man, hey, I'm going to tell you right now, bro. Them $3, do not take them $3 rides. They gonna try to $3 ride you to death. Wait till you start seeing rides for $12, $13, $16. Those are the rides you want to work with. Now, I'm not saying take a $12 ride. I'm saying a $12 ride is worth converting. It's $12. You know, it's probably 16 to 18 miles. You know, this person probably paid about $2, $3 a mile. So they paid about $26 to $40 for that ride. They're paying you 12 to 16. Therefore, you can move that number up to 25, 30. So each one of those rides, you might be, like I said, 16, 17 miles, you're getting $30, almost $2 a mile for it. You got to work for that because they're not going to give it to you. Uber and Lyft are not going to give it to you. You got to work for that. You got to negotiate and work for that. You got to say, hey, listen, man, y'all going 16 miles on the highway, bro. I'm trying to go this way, but I saw y'all here. I want to take you guys. You're only paying me 12. I tell you, I'll do the ride, but I'll do it for like 25, $30. Oh, that's cool because we paid like 28 for it or something like that. Yeah, man, you ain't got to tip me, man. You ain't got to tip me, man. Just $25. Now, I'll cancel it so you ain't got to worry about it. I'll cancel on my end. I'll get you guys down there, no problem. Oh, thanks, bro. Appreciate it. And, man, if y'all use Uber like often and stuff like that, here's my card, man. Here's my card. So if you guys are, trying to do something before you get on the apps and just getting strange drivers pulling up on you, you already know me. You know my car. You know my service level. Here you go, man. Oh, man, actually, Saturday, we got to go Saturday. We're thinking about, shoot me a text. And if you don't got business cards, this is what you say. Well, I'll tell you what, man, I'll just text you right now. So at least you got my number. So when Saturday come, just text me back. Let me text you right now. What's your number? All right, 480-621. All right, cool. My text will be coming through. My name's Jeff. All right, bet. Text me Saturday. When Saturday come, because you did that, instead of giving them a business card, you can be proactive now. You don't got to wait on them. Hey, man, it's Saturday. You guys still need to go? You can text them that. Hey, man, and the phone you can put, client John Saturday. That's all you got to put. So when you see his name in your text chat, client John Saturday, set an alarm on your phone. Saturday at 9 in the morning, hit John up about possible ride or whatever. So at 9 o'clock in the morning, your alarm goes off. You look over, oh shit, that's right, I gotta hit this dude John up real quick. Hey John, you guys still need to reset? Actually, yeah, we do, man. I'm glad you texted me because I made a mistake and deleted your number the other night. I don't know why. I said, okay, cool. Hey, can you pick us up at 5:30? Yeah, I can pick you guys up at 5:30. Where you guys going? Okay, this is all right. I'll charge you some, I don't know, man, like $65, 65. Saying if you want to lock your time in now with me, we can do a deposit now so you can lock it in so nobody else can take that time slot from you. Just send me like, Venmo me like $25. That way I can lock you in as a deposit. Nobody can buy your time slot. What's your Venmo? What's your Cash App? This right here. $25 come through Cash App. You're like, oh, cool. So are you locked in, bro? I got you. I'll be there tonight at 5 o'clock. And they say, no, I don't want to do okay, cool. You don't want to do a deposit. That's cool. But just know that if you don't do a deposit and somebody else does do a deposit and they've locked that time slot in, I got to give it to them, bro. But make sure you hit me back just to check with me to make sure nobody hit that time slot. Otherwise, I'll be there. All right. Or they might hit you back. You know what? It's only 25. All right, man, here's the 25. You got to negotiate, man. Work. You got to work. This shit is not easy. People are so used to Uber and Lyft doing all the work. When you got to do the work, they don't know how to do it. Well, what do I say? What do I do? How do I do it? Why do I do it? Where do I do it? When do I do it? Who do I do it? Who the put it? But seriously though, that's how motherfuckers get. And it's like, you got to be ready to work. Be ready. That's all I'm saying. If you're going to run your own business, you got to be logistics. You got to be customer service. You got to be maintenance. You got to be scheduling. You got to be, the accounts receivable. You got to be the accounts payable. You got to be everything. This is your business. Uber and Lyft does all that for you. So therefore, when they take their cut, they thinking, well, this person don't know shit. They're a pigeon. They just taking whatever we throw to them. They don't schedule nobody. They don't do this. We're doing all that. So we're going to charge a scheduling fee, $25.99 scheduling fee. And how much of that scheduling fee do we get? $3. We'll give you $3 out of the $25.99. We scheduled the person. We did all the work scheduling them. We got them in the system. We'll give you $3 out of that. Oh, then change ride, edit fee? Okay, edit fee. All right, edit ride fee. We'll charge you $14.99 for the edit ride fee. How much do we get out of that? $1, $2? He was like, no. And see the real deal? That's what I'm saying, man. A $20 schedule guaranteed deposit. That's what I'm saying. That's the only way to do smart business, because that locks people in to not saying, well, we found a cheaper ride. We ain't going to need you. If you say that, at least you got $20 just for putting them on the schedule. It's like, there you go. Oh, you can take a cheaper ride. That's fine. Do I get my $20 back? No, that's locking you in. That's non-refundable right there. That's opportunity cost. I could have gave away 3 other rides because you already locked it in. So I declined 3 other rides for that. You don't get that back unless you're going to pay me for the whole ride. It's like, man, forget that. And that's how it helps. That just helps you run your business, not like a bat out of hell. Once somebody locks that in, and something like me the other day, I had 2 clients that booked almost close. It was so close. And I thought when I booked them, I said, you know what? I could probably do it. No problem. I even told King James, I said, I can actually probably do it, but I might need your help. And I told him the day before, I said, I might need your help. And he said, that's cool. If you need me, just hit me up. The day of, traffic was crazy. On the way, traffic was crazy. To pick up my first one, traffic was so crazy on the way. I text James. I said, hey, here's the phone number of that client and here's their address. Please pick them up because there ain't no way in hell. And that was almost an hour and a half, 2 hours before that. But I just knew based on traffic alone, I didn't take a deposit from either one, but I just knew these people were guaranteed rides because I do it all the time for them. They were my guaranteed clients. And so when I text them and said, hey, listen, I'm stuck in traffic. I got a bigger party. I had to take this bigger party. So I'm taking them down to Scottsdale. I may not be able to make it through traffic to get to you in time to get you to the airport. So King James is showing up. He's got a white Camry. He's got a 2023 Camry. This is what he'll be driving. And they're like, oh, no problem. Thank you so much for taking care of us. I'm like, hey, I'm not going to leave you guys hanging. You're my clients. I'm not going to leave you hanging. So King James did that ride for me. $55 for that. And it was like 15 miles. He got $15. Bam. Easy going. But other than that, if you don't take deposits, people change on you. See, as a driver with my private people going airport and all that, they usually lock me in. It's the clubbing people. It's the people going to an event, the people going to a concert. Those are the ones that are quick to change up on you. Oh man, my cousin said he actually gonna be able to take us. We ain't gonna need you. If you already took the $25, you're like, cool, no problem. Can I get my $25 back? No, opportunity cost, dog. Look, I had that slot locked for you, man. Now I got to go out and work to refill that slot. It's just like if you go to a hairstylist or you go to a barber or something like that, you go to a nail place. Once you book an appointment, you book that appointment. If you cancel at the last minute, the flake at the last minute, and it's a deposit on the books, oh, you lost that deposit. That's just his business, man. So make sure when you want to book with somebody, you really want to book them. Don't take somebody out of the circuit of them finding a client, and all of a sudden you don't want them for real. At least you paid them the $25 for their time. At least you hooked them up like that, man. Man, this is, hey Jeff, saw the decal video. I was wondering if you still had it. LOL, or no free advertisement. LOL. What decal video? 300 decal video? Was that's the We the 300 decal video or something like that? Let me see. There's something over here. You mean that We the 300 decal video? It's funny because the other day I was sitting here and I was going through my stuff over here on the table. I got some stuff behind me on the table. And honestly, there's 3 or 2 We the 300 decals right here. I don't know. I'm trying to see because I'm shining a light on it. Yeah. Oh, that one. Yeah, that damn Uber shit. I'm commenting that one. Man, my Jeep has because see, I don't use the Jeep for rideshare. The Jeep's not on either app. I don't have the Jeep on either app. I deactivated them off of both apps because I think my Jeep is too customized for the level of money that these apps are paying me. People pay big money to ride in trucks like this. Man, this Jeep, we sit above traffic. Doors off, system loud as a up. Man, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 8-inch subs in there. No, wait, more than that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Because I got the 2 under the seat. Those are 8-inch subs. I got the 2 in the ceiling. No, just the 2 8-inch subs. Those are 6.5. Those are 6.5. The 8s are behind them. Then the 8 in the very back plus the 10. So that shit's loud. They don't. And when I pull up, oh yeah, I'm working tonight, brother. So when I pull up and I'm picking people up in that, oh, they hear me a block away. They hear me a block because, like I said, that shit rumbles, man. It's got all 8s. It's got loud ass fucking wakeboard speakers in it. It's just like when people come, they say, "Hey man, play this song right here before we leave. Play this song." And I mean, the whole Jeep just shakes. But the good thing is that the Jeep is so locked in, so tight, it don't rattle. Like you hear trunks rattle, the Jeep don't rattle. So it's just like, it's real bass, it's actual bass. It don't sound like a ragged ass car coming down the street rattling the whole time. Nothing rattles on the Jeep. It's all set up to where it won't rattle. It was like, flip the search like crazy. Go and see what I can catch. Oh yeah, go get it, brother. Go get it. Chris D. Yeah, I'll be driving tonight, man. Like I said, I got to go make my car registration. $429 I gotta go out and make tonight. So I ain't gonna sit in this live stream too long because I gotta go out and make money like everybody else too. This live stream don't pay like being in them streets pay. So I do what I can. I hang out with everybody. I put some good energy out there. I make sure we all stay connected. We teach people like Roulette Wheel up in Minnesota how to come in, and you don't need a black SUV to go and make money. You could just go out there and make money in anything if you want to talk up your money. But even saying that means I gotta eat, I gotta shower up, I gotta clean my car, prep it for the night, get out there, make money, and then I could probably do a live stream at a later date or something like that. But in the meantime, I gotta pay the DOT. The DOT needs some money from me. Oh yeah, I stopped recording with clients because that was back, if you look at all the dates were during COVID. So I stopped recording with clients during COVID because I had already had COVID in December of 2019. January of 2020, my COVID was gone. So I didn't wear a mask the whole COVID season. I didn't have to wear a mask. And there were people getting in my car that weren't wearing masks. And we had a bunch of people during that time frame that felt that if you weren't wearing a mask, you were a murderer. You were a killer. If you don't wear a mask, you're killing people. It's you people not wearing a mask are the reason why everybody's dying. So I just stopped recording because I didn't want nobody to be viewed like that. I'm like, because, I was still putting out videos. We still having fun. People like, hey, man, I'm sorry, bro. I ain't wearing no mask, man. I'm like, dude, don't even worry about it. Just get in. I already had COVID already. I'm just saying, some people getting in. I was already vaccinated. I'm like, I don't care. I was already had it already. So it's not like you can give it to me anyways. You could be vaccinated or not. I don't. But I already had it already. Just get in. Let's roll. Hey, do you mind if we don't wear it? Can I run back in and grab a mask? I'm like, motherfucker, do I look like I'm wearing one? I already had it already. Let's go. Let's ride. So I just stopped recording people because I wasn't with the shit. I wasn't with the games, man. I just wasn't with it. So I stopped recording people because people, oh, I saw Jimmy on the internet. He wasn't wearing a mask. We might want to fire him tomorrow. Oh, I saw him on this video driving in the Jeep with Uber and stuff like that, and he wasn't wearing a mask. We might want to bring him into HR and talk to him. He's going to get all of us killed. I'm like, man, I'm not playing with these people. So I just kept doing what I did. I didn't wear a mask. I didn't force nobody to wear a mask. And here it is, March of 2025, and I'm still alive. Just kidding. I didn't just die. I'm back, baby. What you talking about? I'm like, yeah, man, it's March 2025, and I'm still alive. Like, shoot. I says, would you be willing to do a car inspection before purchasing? More kit. Oh, I might be able to, man. I might, depending on what time of the day it is, and if I got clients and stuff like that, possibly, man, possibly, depending on where it is. Because I mean, if it's a far drive, like you say, yeah, man, the car is actually in Globe. You got to just drive the Globe, man. That might be a $200-300 charge to go go to Globe and back. Like shit, man. But no, yeah, car inspections, they're not that hard to do. Because a lot of us, and the thing is, if you know the type of car you're getting, look up all the common issues that car has. And then ask about whether or not the common issue was fixed. Like on any GM out there, any GM, Chevy, stuff like that, who runs the 4060E transmission, everybody has a transmission slip from first to second. They leave a stoplight, they got to let their foot off the gas a little bit, and then it engages, and then you can put the gas back on again. That's the 4060E problem. What that is that the transmission has so much horsepower that it slides. When it goes from first to second, it goes from using a clutch pack, the first clutch pack, to using a 2-3 clutch pack, which is actually the sun shell engaging. And it takes a while for that sun shell to slide onto the shaft, and then it grabs with these gears in it. But it's so much horsepower over time, the 4060E grinds these gears down to where it's just a circle. There's no more like notches like this in there. It's just a circle. It rounds everything up and it turns to a circle. Every 4060E is going to have that problem, especially if you tow cars and trucks. So when I rebuild a 4060E, the first thing I do is order a new sun shell. Whether you need it or not, I'll ask you, have you replaced the sun shell yet? If they go, what the hell's a sun shell? If you ever had this transmission rebuilt, nope, then I'm ordering a sun shell. Because as soon as you leave, when I leave the stoplight, sometimes it'll go second. It'll just kind of, the RPMs will go up, but my truck won't go nowhere. So I'll let my foot off the gas, then it goes. Because you gave the sun shell and the shaft some time to match up. And now it's locked in. Now the truck wants to go now. Yeah. It's like, man, so you're looking at near you, but being in North Dakota, we need a quick look over. Oh yeah. While you're looking at buying a car way out here, man, it's crazy. That's crazy. Because you're looking at something that's based on like rust or something like that. Yeah. I know what I did when I bought my Mercedes. I bought my S420 in California. And what I did is I sent the shop. There was a shop out there in Northern California. I had to pay them online because I bought the car for eBay when I was sitting in my office. So I paid them $75. They had the car brought to their shop and they inspected the whole thing and gave me a whole report on everything they found that was either good or bad with the car. And if it was worth the money I was spending. So it was my total decision to pay for it. I just wanted them to look over everything. So they looked over everything and I was like, all right, cool. What's up, Randy? I'll see you, Manny. What's up, Randy? So I looked over everything and I decided that, okay, cool. I see what it is. I'll go and buy it. So I went ahead and sent the dealership the money. The mechanic had the car back. I sent the dealership the money. They shipped the car from Northern California all the way to Vegas. And that's how I got my Mercedes S420. I paid somebody to go check it out. So I didn't have to fly all the way to California to look at it myself. It would have been way too expensive for me to fly out there, spend a day looking at it, get a hotel, eat dinner, do all that shit, fly back home just to buy a damn car. I'm like, $75. I'd rather pay them to do it. Easy. So I did that. Saved me a ton of time, a ton of money. And I tell people that if that's how you want to look at cars long distance, make sure you have somebody in that city do it. Just pay them to go do it. And it's handled. You ain't got to buy a plane ticket. You ain't got to buy hotels and pay for food and all that shit. It's way much more of a headache to do that. So, yeah. So, do you ever work on Volkswagen dual shift gearbox with, man, I don't even think nobody with a Volkswagen even has that anymore. Nobody even drives Volkswagens no more. Well, not Bugs. I've worked on Volkswagen Touaregs, Jettas, Passats, things like that. But that, I have no idea what that is. DS, dual shaft gearbox and robo Megatronic. I don't even know what that shit is, man. Like, nope, we ain't messing with that. Today is weird. Only 2 drivers working here in Rockford. Usually at least 15. No one's driving a day. Oh yeah, it's a weird Friday. It's a weird Friday. Like I said, I'll probably go out in a second here. This is Roxy VW. I'll probably go out here in a second. Hold on, I'm gonna look at the app real quick, because I wasn't gonna do a long live stream today. Yeah. So here on my map on on Lyft, this is basic Lyft right here. So basic Lyft looks like this. It's red all over the map. That's basic Lyft. So that's basic right there. There's surge everywhere. The biggest surge I can see is about, let me see, 40%. So 40% is not a whole lot. 40% is like if a ride is $10, now they're going to give you $14. If a ride is $3, now they're going to give you $4.20. That's what 40% is. The percentages suck because usually it will be like a $3 surge. So if it's a $3 surge on a $3 ride, that's a $6 ride. So you say $6 for a mile and a half. Okay, I'll do $6 for a mile and a half. Cool. Take me about 8 minutes to do it. Knock it out. Dude's right here. Pick him up, drop him off. 8 minutes, $6, maybe a $3 tip, $9, $1 a minute. No problem. With the percentages, you don't get $3 surges no more. To be a $3 surge, it has to be 100% on $3. It's never 100%. It's always 20%, 30%. 30% on $3 is 90 cents. So instead of you getting $6 for that ride, you're getting $3.90 for that ride. So you're losing $2.10 because of this type of shit. You're losing $2.10 on a $3 ride. So when I do that, I don't do it, man. I will not mess with it. Anytime I see these percentages up there, if it don't say 100%, 200%, don't even mess with it. Because the average surge on these apps, especially Lyft, it starts off at $3, $4, $6. For a $3 ride to get a $6 surge, it's got to say something like 200% or 300%, which is never what it's going to say. Once every blue moon, let's say 200 or 300%. But $6 on surges pops up all the time. But when you don't have $1 and you have a percentage, like I have a percentage, it's no use in driving on those lower tiers. So what I do is I go through ride types, I hit black, boop, do like that. So now that I'm on black, I'll show you what it looks like now. Now when I turn it to black SUV, this is what the screen looks like. There's no surge at all. There's no surge at all, but I'm paid better with no surge. Because if I drop down just to go get surge, like this, I go all types. Now that all the surge pops back up, I drop down to get surge again. I'm paid like shit with surge. That's why I tell people surge doesn't make a difference. Not for me. It don't make it. I'd rather do private rides. If I do a private ride, I'll be paid a fair amount. If I do black SUV, I might be paid a fair amount. But private is the way to go. All my private clients, they know. They need me, sit me up. Because usually I'm cleaning the car, I'm doing something around today. I got to paint the carport that I built. So I built the carport and I got to paint it. So I'm going to paint the carport today, shower up, get everything ready, then go out and do rides. But one thing I'm not going to touch is nothing that's surging. It's all trash. So when it just means these are busy areas. So I'll turn it on black SUV, go to a busy area, and I hang out. And if I see too many people, like at Jack in the Box, something like that, hey, where you guys going? Because if it's a short ride, I could do it. But if it's a long ride, I don't know. Oh man, we only got to go like 2-3 miles down the road down here. 2-3 miles, man, like 20-25 bucks. Perfect. Hey man, he said 20-25 bucks. Oh, let's go. Bet. That's how I do it. If I tell people out the bat, if it's a short ride, I'll do it. But if it's something long, like you guys got to go like the Globe or you got to go to Tucson, I probably can't do it, man. But if it's something short, I could probably get you guys there where you're trying to get to. Here's my car. Oh man, we're right down the street, man. We're like right by the highway. We're not even that far. All right, cool. Let's go, man. We're just trying to get back to the frat house, man. They'll hit you with a couple of 20s. That's how I do. When I go to busy areas, I don't turn my eye. I'll leave it on black, but I see where all the busy areas are. And now that I know where all the busy areas are, I know where I can go pluck rides from. So I just go and I start just talking to people. You cruise up, and you get better at it over time. You get better at it. And a lot of people are scared. They go, oh man, I don't know how to talk. That's cool. Keep watching the barbecue. Trust me. You keep watching the barbecue. You're going to hear some of the videos I've done. You can hear me talk to people in the car on some of my videos at the barbecue. And you will hear exactly how I lock in rides. And it's almost flawless. A lot of times, the only time I don't lock in a ride is when a person is broke. I've tried it on a couple of broke people and it didn't work, and that's cool because I know broke people when I see them. I know it, and it's like, no hard feelings. I give my card anyway. Hey, when you get your money right, you need a private driver. Here you go. I give them a card too because not everybody's gonna be broke forever. One day they might get money and be like, hey, call that dude in that black SUV, man. He could take 5 of us, man. I remember that dude. He gave me his card, man. I used to be broke back then. Now I got a job and I'm doing cool. Let's do it. Let's. Hey, man, you remember you picked me up one time? I said I ain't had no money, bro. I've been working at this new job, man. We ready to go out with the fellas tonight. Can you do a private ride? I got you. Everybody ain't gonna be broke forever. So even broke folks, I give them a card. When you level your game up, hit me up, man. I don't discriminate on no money. I ain't gonna discriminate, but I discriminate on you using my time for nothing. I'll say no. No, I'm good on that shit. When you get your money right, hit me up. And that's how you got to be in business. Like I said, it's not personal. I don't want to lose my truck. I don't want to be so generous and so nice that I lose my truck trying to be generous and nice to too many people. And now they call me, hey, man, they had to repo that truck, man. I was nice to everybody. I was so nice. I didn't make no money and my truck got repossessed, bro. What you doing now? I'm a manager at Hot Dog on a Stick. I wear a hot dog costume every damn Saturday, man. I'm a manager now. So I'm gonna do this hot dog on a stick thing till, I don't know, man, till I get enough money to go get me another truck. I'm 6 months deep at a hot dog on a stick management position, and I'm sitting at the mall holding goddamn corn dogs up. Buy one, get one free. They said, hey man, didn't I used to be your private driver over there? Do work at Hot Dog on a Stick now. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be him. So I charge my prices, what I charge. I take care of the people I can take care of, and I make sure I don't end up at Hot Dog on a Stick. If people don't give a shit whether you end up there or not, that's on them. Don't deal with them people. Be like, you know what? Hopefully you get a good Uber ride or a Lyft ride, but you ain't pushing me to go work at the mall. Nah, I'm cool on that shit. I'm cool. I ain't gonna have that as, well, Jeff, why are you interviewing here with Hot Dog on a Stick? You got a very impressive resume and you own your own business. You had car. Why are you here at Hot Dog on? Man, I gotta pay bills, man. I sat there dealing with these broke ass people trying to be nice, and that's why I'm sitting here in front of you, sir. I need a job, like ASAP. Well, can you fit a uniform when you want to wear a corn dog uniform? I ain't wearing no goddamn corn dog uniform. You get an extra $5 per day. All right, fuck it, I'll wear the uniform. Hey, that's that corn dog uniform right there. Wear it. Bet. It's like we've got a new black corn dog walking around the mall. That motherfucker looks burnt. He's black. It's like, no, that's a new Hot Dog on a Stick manager. He used to be a private driver. Why does Uber not know when another driver has picked up a high-paying Uber Eats order? It's annoying. Oh, I'm going to tell you, Fortune, if you don't know how to work for that, if you don't know how to do that, man, this is what you do. You find out how much that food costs. If that food only costs $13, if you still had that on there and that food cost, you buy the food for $13. Buy it for $13. Have it, say you're delivering it. Take it to their house, put it on their porch, take a picture of it. Get that $45. 45 minus 13 is $32. You just made a $32 profit. Now you still got a high paying offer. You got $32 because it cost you $13 to get that. You just bought that order. That's all you did. So people pull that shit on me. Trust me, you better hope it ain't some cheap food I'm picking up. Oh man, it's $11 for the food. Damn, well, I got a surge and everything on this. This is $52 order. $52 order? Oh yeah, I'll buy it. What did they order? Oh, they had a kid's meal with a extra toy and they had a apple juice. Okay, cool. Say Uber, knowing Uber, they so petty they might deactivate. Let them. Just tell them, say, hey man, I didn't know if the algorithm was right or wrong. So I'm not gonna waste my time and I'm not gonna waste y'all time. So if the order is in the system and it ain't been picked up yet and I still got it on my screen, trust me, this person's gonna get this food. If they already did it, they should have took it off the screen. They didn't take it off the screen, they're gonna get their food. And they was like, man, I got 2 orders, Uber. I don't know what happened. Yeah, I bought it with my own money and I took it to them. They said they didn't make the order yet. Oh, we didn't say we didn't make the order. We said somebody picked it up already. I don't care what you said. If they picked it up already, then it shouldn't be on the menu. So to me, the order ain't been made yet. So I bought the order, drove it to you. I got the money. So if Uber was paying 30 and above, Jeff would be dropping soggy tacos all. Man, don't mess with me. I can run some money. Everybody be sitting around like, yo, I got a burrito that's leaning, man. What the hell is this weird ass burrito? The burrito look like a damn hockey stick. Man, I ain't never had a burrito shaped like a hockey stick. This motherfucker got a leg and shit, man. Jeff delivered it. I'm getting my money, damn it. You say, oh, that's already been picked up. Make another one. I don't give a throw that shit in the back. This motherfucker, he delivering boomerangs, man. My taco shaped like a boomerang. This shit's all bent sideways. Hey, Jeff threw that shit in the back and just drove. When I got all orders in the back of my car, I'm just, hey, I need 2 tacos, rip, throw that shit in the back. Give me a cheeseburger, throw that shit in the back. People, food is like mayonnaise and shit everywhere. It's like lettuce all in the bag. I'm like, man, who's delivering this food? That's that dude Jeff, man. When y'all cancel them orders on him, y'all pick up them orders, he get mad. He just start throwing shit in the back. Take a picture, he get his money. I ain't messing with y'all, man. Bet you haven't done an Uber Eats order this year. Man, I can't even tell you the last time I've done an Uber Eats order. I don't think I've done an Uber Eats order even in my truck. I've had this truck for over a year, and I haven't done an Uber Eats order that long. The last order I did was in that BMW, and that was a long time ago. I think it was Chinese food or something. I don't even remember, man, because like I said, Uber Eats used to have some bangers, man. They used to have some bangers. One time I did 3 orders back to back. I was in like a mile range. It took me like 45 minutes. I made like $45. I was like, hell yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. One time I had an order I was going to pick up from a Chinese place on New Year's Eve, I think it was. So I went to the Chinese place, and the order was like $50 or something crazy like that. I walked in, I saw the line, I canceled that shit. I'm not waiting that long to make no $50. Doubt it. Like, I'm cool on that shit. I can go down the street and make some money. It's like, I ain't waiting on this, dude. Say $15 for 3-mile bangers. Yeah, and that's the thing. $15 for 3 miles is good, but I want to know how long that's going to take me. I'm not waiting no 1 hour to make no $15 just because it says 3 miles. And they be doing that shit. 42 minutes, $15, but it's like 3 miles. I'm like, nah, I'm cool. I'm not waiting no 42 minutes to make no $15 for 3 miles. I see that shit all the time. I'll be like, nope, done. I'm like, if it says something like 15 minutes, $26, 1.8 miles, cool. I'll do it. It's a banger snuck through. I'll do it. But other than that, man, you see them 43 minutes, $14, but it's only 2 miles. Nope. Yeah, that's why they give us the minutes on estimate on rides. Oh yeah, because they want you to know how long it's gonna take. And I'm like, nope, not doing that. Nope. Because they try to trick you. Hey, look, it's only like 3 miles. Oh, bro, look at this, man. $12 for 3 miles. This shit is crazy. That's $4 a mile. But then it says 43 minutes right up under it. Like, bro, you just made $12 in 43 minutes. You crazy. They be doing that, man. Yeah, a lot of them idiots will take it, though, because they don't look at the minutes. They just look at the miles because they've been indoctrinated that money to miles, money to miles, money to miles. I'm money to minutes. Money to minutes, that's me. If you give me $1 a minute, I'm cool. Okay, cool. $43, 43 minutes, let's rock with it. 60 minutes, $60, let's rock with it. But if you tell me, hey, man, this is going to be 1.8 miles, we're going to give you $20 for 1.8 miles. Yeah, but it's going to take you 46 minutes. $20 in 46 minutes? Nah, I'm cool on that shit. Because I can make $20 in like 5 minutes. It's like, all I got to do is go to Jack in the Box, sponsor people looking for a ride. Be like, hey, man, where you guys going? If it's a short ride, I can help you guys out. Here's my card. If it's a long ride, I can't help you guys out. Oh, well, bro, we only got to go like down to Alameda, right down by Walmart. That's all where we're going. I don't know, man. $15 is cool. Bet. $15 is cool. Man, you hit that light. Hey, man, here's 20, man. Thank you so much for picking us up, man. You rock, bro. Hey, we're going to use your card, man. That's how you make money. Roll up on people all the time and let them know you ain't here to do no long ass rides. Oh man, we're trying to get to Cave Creek. Motherfucker, Cave Creek is like an hour north. I'm not trying to go there. Oh, my bad. If y'all trying to go that far, I'm really not, man. Here's my card. If you guys need a ride back or something like that. But I was trying to do some short rides while I'm in the area right now. Oh man. Well, I think my friends over here, they only live down the street. Let me talk to them. Hey man, this driver could take you guys home, man. All right, that's what we do. That's what we do. Go out there and sell yourself. And don't be scared to tell somebody that you're only here to do a short ride. Because to them, a short ride might be, 15 minutes. A short ride might be 20. They don't know what a short ride is because they don't know what your version of a short ride is. But let them know it ain't going to be no shit like you ain't going halfway to Vegas. You know that much. So just say, hey, man, I'm trying to help you guys out. I'm gonna do a short ride for you guys or something like that. Here's my card. I'm just, usually I just hang out and I wait when I drop people off, but I see you guys looking for a ride. If you guys need something short, I can help you guys out. You guys need a long ass ride, I can't help you, but I'm here for a short ride. Oh man, we only gotta go like to those apartments, down at the district. We gotta go to the district. I don't know, man. $15 is cool. Oh, $15 is fine. Hey man, $15. They'll give you 20. That's how it works, man. That's how it works. Go out and talk to people, man. Don't be scared to talk to them. And don't be weird and shit. Like, don't roll up on people and act like a creeper. Don't be like, oh, you guys looking for a ride? That's weird shit. No, people gonna be like, no, that's weird shit. Don't roll up and ask, hey, man, you guys need a ride? That's weird shit. Don't do that. Say, hey, man, I'm in the area. I usually drop people off. Here's my business card. If you guys need a short ride somewhere right now, let me know because I can get you guys there. Like I said, I'm not going to be doing anything for a few minutes till my next ride stops, but I just want to make a little money on the side. Oh, man, can you take us to Cane's? I can take you guys to Cane's. Hey, he can take us to how much? I don't know, like $10, bro. Here's 20, man. Thanks so much. Thanks so much, bro. Hey, can you play like Travis Scott? Hey, let me go to Spotify real quick. Oh, turn that up. Turn that up. Like, crank that shit. Sunroof wide open, all the windows down. They like, hey, man, this is the best ride ever, man. Thanks for offering to give us a ride. $20. Just don't be weird about it, man. That's how I make money, man. I tell, when I leave the house, when I'm not on the internet, people wonder where I'm at. I'm out there making money, man. I'm trying to give y'all what I do. When I'm on the internet, I tell y'all what I do when I'm out there. When I come back, y'all like, dude, how much you make? I start showing everybody, like, I got probably money in Venmo right now. Like I said, I just opened up my Venmo at random because my customers see, look, I got money sitting in Venmo that I didn't even know I had because I always do that shit. I'll do some rides and I'll do stuff and I'll forget that people be Venmoing me all the time. So let me transfer this money out of here. Transfer, close. All right. Yeah, so I'll be having money just sitting in Venmo and shit like that because I'll be forgetting that people pay me and now I'm like, I just go out and do rides. That's it. Let me look in Cash App, make sure I ain't got shit in Cash App. Nope, Cash App is blank to blank. Let me see, can I go in here? Yeah, I just withdrew $50 on Cash App. I took out $50 the other day. So I'm always moving money around on Cash App and Venmo and shit like that. But that's where my money goes. When I'm doing stuff on like Square, like let me see my Square payments here. Because this is what I do on Square. Let me open up Square. Let's open up slow ass Square. That's right. Scared money don't make money, man. Scared money don't make money. So transactions. Yep. So these are all my transactions right here on Square. This is starting from Wednesday all the way back. So these are all my transactions on Square. Like I tell folks, these are all Square transactions. These are all my Square. And this is people just paying me through Square. That's it. All these are Square transactions. What's that? Yep, that was already Friday. Oh, it's still going. I'm like, what? Yeah, it's still going. These are all Square transactions. All Square. Because I tell folks, if you have a way that people can pay you, give them a way to pay you. When I go to Uber and Lyft, you open my Uber and Lyft, I'll show you what I got on Uber and Lyft. This is my Uber. Like, people say, damn, man, you be killing it on Square and Venmo. Shit. This is Uber this week. That's Uber right here. This is Uber last week. That's Uber last week. This is Uber last week. I made $100 on Uber right there. Then this is Uber the week before that. I made like $70 doing 3 rides. And those are like little quick rides. Then the week before that was 0. Then the week before that was one day like $112. What was that? The 22nd, February 22nd. I don't know what I was doing out. That was 5 trips. I think I did something. I don't know what I was doing that day. February 22nd. I think it was a bunch of short hops I was doing because something happened on February 22nd. It was my son's birthday, but something else happened. Then on Lyft, let me see. That was the week before that. $56. Like I said, I don't even drive on these apps, man. The week before that, $152. The week before that, $161. And the week before that, $98. I don't even drive on these apps, man. And I think I got $37 sitting in there right now. I don't even drive on these apps, man, because it's not worth my time. I don't know what area I'm driving to tonight. I don't really predict what area. I just open the apps. I see where all the surge is, and I cruise to that area, and I open up the black app, and I go on the Uber, open up Uber to see what I can convert, because I don't have black on Uber. I only got Excel, Comfort, all that. See if they're going to give me something good. If they give me a banger, like let's say I got a $12 surge, 3-mile ride. It's going to take me like, 12 minutes, and I'm going to end up getting like $30, $40 out of 12 minutes. I'll take it. I mean, it's probably what I was going to charge anyway. So I'll take it with the surge. If it's not surging, I have to convert it, and I have to tell them why I'm converting it, stuff like that. So it's like, man, I'm one of those people to just Kirby plug it. Yeah, exactly. So depending on what areas I'm in, it always depends on what the maps are showing. I don't go to a dead area. If it's dead, I won't go unless my client calls me to a dead area. They say, hey, Jeff, can you come pick us up in about an hour? We're going over here, this and that. Cool, no problem. A quick $100 ride or something like that. That's the only way I go to a dead area. Otherwise, I open my apps, wherever it's surging, wherever it's booming, that's where I go. I don't go for the surge because I don't use the surge. I just use surge to find out where's all the activity. As soon as I find the activity, I turn my app to black, so the surge disappears. Uber stays running, but if it gets annoying with too much bullshit, I just shut it off completely. I'm already in the area I want to be in. Now it's just waiting on black SUV rides while I'm cruising looking for people with telephones open, seeing who needs a ride where and where. One time we were downtown, a game ended, guy was on his telephone, walking with his telephone, and Jamil asked him, hey man, do you guys need a ride somewhere? He was like, North Scottsdale. Jeff, you busy right now? He says, no. These people, they need to ride to North Scottsdale. I was like, cool, let's go. He says, well, how much? I'm like, I don't know, like $85. Black SUV, $85. All right, cool, perfect, no problem. $85 ride. And we just sitting there. We sit in busy areas. We look for people with cell phones out. Once you got some other cell phones out, that's when you start talking to people, finding out, do they need a service? If they need a service, we have the vehicles that are going to service them. Either you can go through the app and try to find service. We're going to be the ones to show up anyways. Or you can just do service with us straight up right here. So how you going to do it? Because if you go through the app's going to want a bigger cut. So they're going to charge you this much money and only pay me this much money. Or we can cut that shit out and you just come straight with me. Let's go. And that's how you do it, man. It's so easy to make money out there once you have your system down, once you got your pitch down, once you know the area you're in. A lot of areas I won't go to, like really like bar areas with a lot of drunk people. I don't go in because drunk people are hard to negotiate with. I don't have time for the slurring and the spitting and the dropping shit and the, well, we're going to pay, but, it will pay you after the ride. I don't got time to deal with drunk people. Because like I said, I need somebody who's at least sober when I pick them up. You could be drunk by the time we get there, but I need you sober so we can get the transaction done. So once we get the transaction done, bam. Now you can be as drunk as you want to be, have a blast, because I need to be paid first, because I don't want to be dealing with nobody drunk. I don't think I should be paying you anyways. I should have did it through the app. I don't need time for all that shit. Pay me up front, or I just cancel and just keep it moving. Whatever, we go. Oh yeah, there it is right there. Love the ones whose phones died, yeah, because they can't do nothing. They can't get on the app and find no ride. They're screwed. They're like, oh man, my phone's dead. Perfect. If your phone's dead and you need a ride, how you gonna pay me though? Because you can run the charger right here. You can charge your phone up, and we can, so you can pay me before we go, or you can just pay me in cash. How we gonna do it? But I can't give you a ride with a dead phone, get somewhere and expect you to go in the house and pay me. Because at that point, you ain't gonna pay me. You're already at home now. So I can help you get your phone charged up, at least so you can get to a screen where you can shoot me a Cash App or a Venmo real quick, or just say, hey man, here's $50. Here's $100. Now we can get the moving, because I need my money up front. I don't want to get to your house and have to argue and shit. Like, oh, no. Yep, they have cash and I have a charger. That's how it works. That's how it works. Right? You gotta know how to do the business. And it ain't nothing and people will try to take advantage of you. It ain't nothing personal. People will try to take advantage of a driver that don't know better. Somebody's new to rideshare. Somebody who ain't really drove a lot yet. Somebody who hasn't done business yet. If you're at that point where you haven't done business, you might get scammed by one of these people out here looking to scam a driver that don't know better. Already be 2 steps ahead of the game. Already be, you know what, my car can't move, it's time to pay. One time, a few weeks back, we were doing an event, and it was an event for PAX. We were doing the event, and I thought everybody at the event was legit. My bad. That was on me for being stupid. My bad for being stupid, thinking everybody at the event was legit. I ended up getting played for $75. My bad for thinking that this event was legit. There was some shitheads in there because everybody's always looking for somebody to take advantage of. I got taken advantage of. Being a part of a group, being a part of an event, and these people were looking to scam some fucking body, and I fell for the scam. Lesson learned. When you go to events, no matter if they dress nice, everybody's looking like they fucking Emmy and Grammy Award winners and shit. Charge their ass before you hit that gas. Do not pull off, because that's how I got played. Somebody got in my car, somebody scammed me. Nope, never happened again. I don't give a fuck if you got a $3,000 gown on. Can you take us over to the ambassador? Yeah, it's gonna be $50. We'll just pay you when we get there. Fuck out. You ain't that $3,000 dress. Get out, man. You ain't paying me when we get there. We gotta go. I need to go because I'm looking for somebody who's willing to pay. I'll pull up one motherfucker wearing some Birkenstocks and goddamn some soccer shorts. They'll pay me up front. Hey, here's $100, bro. Thanks, man. And these motherfuckers wearing these all gala dresses and shit. Yeah, please take us over to the ambassador. We'll gladly pay you when we get there. Doubt it. Get out. It's like, man. All of that. Yeah, I did a live stream the other day about that. Not only just because everybody was at this event. We were doing an event for PAX and everybody was getting shuttle rides. We were getting paid back and forth. And they were thinking that all the rides were free and they could only just tip for the rides. But we're like, no, that ended at 10:30. Now we're doing actual rides now because the event ended at 10:30. But there were still people lingering around the event thinking that they could get free rides. So I told the guy it was $75. This is what we do. He was cool with the 75. No problem. The girls right before him had to go to a place that was a little closer. I told them 40. They paid the 40, no problem. The girls paid the 40, no problem. He had to go further, told him 75. We get there. Oh, I thought it was a shuttle. I thought the shuttle was free. Motherfucker, I told you 75 before you even got in. So he tried to play me. That's all. He played me, man. He played me. So it was like, yeah, that girl was disgusted by him too, man. And that's why I was like, you know what? When you're dealing with people, no matter how nice of the event, sometimes if you don't know these people and these people are not your clients, charge them first. You don't know these people, they don't know you. Charge them first. I got this suit from Just A Bank. How dare you charge me before we ride? Man, get the fuck out my car. I got Just A Bank at the house myself. Get out my car. I'm not taking nobody nowhere. I don't know you. If you're not paying me, you got to get out. I don't know you like that. I just met you like when you walked up to my car window. Like, no. So, yeah, they got me like that, man. That's how people, like I said, don't worry about how people are dressed. People will dress nice as hell and be the brokest motherfuckers out there. And then you see some dude in Birkenstocks and soccer shorts, you know, with a goddamn banana slug shirts on. And this motherfucker like, yeah, he got a whole wallet full of $100 bills. Like, yeah, bro, I'm just here in town, man. Motherfucker got more money than everybody in the whole spot, looking like he a damn homeless ass person. So do not fall for the people out there who are dressed nice, thinking, oh, I could just pick them up and take them everywhere. They're going to pay me a lot. This is going to be amazing. I'm going to drive them around all night. And you get there, oh, bro, I thought it was a gratuity ride. I thought you just liked us and wanted to give us a free ride. Motherfucker, I'm dropping you off in front of a Lexus IS, in front of a big-ass, nice-ass house in there, and you got the nerve to tell me you thought this was a charity ride? Motherfucker, I will steal your car. It's like, do not do me like that. But that's how I got played. I fell for the glitz and the glam and the event, and everything is so nice. Everything is amazing and great. And everybody was nice up to that point. Shit was cool up to that point. But it always is those ones them sneaky ones at the end. Oh man, I'm broke. I ain't got no money, but I want to act like I got money. I want to pretend I got money. I want to pull up in a black SUV like I got money. I want to do something like I got money and I ain't got no money. Idiot, fell for it. Idiot. Oh yeah, I got you guys. Don't worry about it. Just pay me when you get there. Fuck that. Pay me or we ain't moving. Pay me, you can just hop on back out. Take you and this fine ass girl out. Cause she all dressed up and everything too. Everybody looking all good and all that shit. Hey, take her fine ass right back in them rocks next to that bush. Stand over there. Hope your heels don't sink into that damn sand over there. Get out. Fell for that shit. But hey, it had to wait because I ain't been played in a long time, man. I ain't been played in a long time. So it's like, it had to happen. It had to happen to wake me back up, snap me back to reality. Like, Jeff, don't fall for that shit no more, man. Like I said, it be the people who dress the worst. The people who dress the worst be the ones that pay you the most. Dang, bro, I just walked out. I mean, you see dudes walking out there with high waters, ankles all ashy, wearing penny loafers and shit from 1985. They be the first ones to give you 200. Hey, here's a couple of $100 bills, bro. Like, damn, dude, you look like motherfucking Pee Wee Herman up in this bitch. You throwing money at me. Hey, here's a couple of $100, bro. Have a great time tonight. Like, dude, you dress like you ain't got no money. Be the first ones to pay you. This is, you ain't got no money. Okay, take your shoes off and hand them to me. So you know what you're talking about. Happened to a friend of mine and the sister, they drive also. Oh yeah, man. They be doing that shit, man. I'm about to perform a tuber on this ride and take his Lexus out. to a road Uber. Fucking take his car, man. He's like, man, give me my keys back. Nope, I'm driving this tonight, bro. I'm gonna run all your gas out and make some money. Man. I'm telling you, man, hey, that's what it is. That's what it is. But it happens to all of us at some point. And as great of drivers we can be, as great of customer service, keep our cars clean. We gotta stay on our business shit. We gotta stay like, cross your T's, dot your I's. Make sure if it's somebody you don't know, get the money ahead of time. Don't fall for it. What they look like nice people. They just walked out of a nice restaurant. Man, these motherfuckers might have went in there and used a bad credit card. We don't know these people like that. They might be on the news in 2 months. Oh yeah, this guy uses bad credit cards at all the fancy restaurants. We don't know these people. Get your money up front sometimes, man. And it's sad that it took some dude like that to put me back on my hustle shit. But it's business, man. It's business. It's just business. And sometimes people will get you like that, and you gotta just come out the cave like a dragon. Little girl come up. Can I get a ride down to the Sheraton? Yeah, motherfucker, you can. Pay me first. Girl be like, oh my God, I'm just gonna take Uber. Sorry about that, but a motherfucker played me last week for $75 and I ain't taking no shit, lady. Sorry. Be making motherfucking dragon come up out the goddamn woodwork. Fuck that. Don't piss me off. Oh yeah. It's like, how do you know a payment went through via Square? Oh, if the payment goes through with Square, you'll get a smiley face. It'll be 2 eyes will pop up, because first it'll look like an internet signal going, then 2 eyes will pop up and a smile will go, link. And I'll let you know everything went good. Everything went good. It was like shit. And that's with tap and pay. With the invoice system, you just invoice them. And that's for your people who you always deal with. Just invoice them. And sometimes you can text people a link to pay. Like, let's say it's somebody you used to dealing with, like Manny taught me that one. If somebody you used to dealing with, you can text them a link and they click that link and they can pay you through that link right there. So that's another way your routine clients can pay. But for immediate instant clients, it's tap and pay, or you can enter in a credit card number right there on the spot and pay. If they don't have a tap and pay card where you just hold your phone over like this and it goes blink, because you type in $60, then you hit OK, then you hit note. Well, I'll type in $60, then hit note. In note, you hit transportation, airport to Sheraton. That's all you got. You don't have to put a date on there because the date's going to be on the receipt. Just put airport to Sheraton, and it lets you, if you want to put the person's name, whatever, because it's going to be on the receipt too. Hit OK. Then you hit next, you hit tap and pay. It's a little blue box that says tap and pay. Hit tap and pay. Just hold it over the credit card like this, and it goes blink. And even with my case on here, with my case, it'll read the phone. It go blink. Little smiley face pops up. Payment went through. It'll say receipt, email, text, or something else. All right, hit text. What's your phone number? 480-61. Send it to them. Bam. That's it. Now they got the receipt. It'll say tip on there. If they want, you can hold the phone in them. Say, okay, this is the payment screen here, and it'll show them all the options. Like if you hold it, then you can't say, hey, you want to leave a tip? Because if you say, okay, these are all your payment options, all your tipping options, and say, okay, they can touch like 10%, or they can touch 20%, or they can just hit no tip, depending on what it is. Hit no tip. One guy I messed up on. I dropped him off at the airport, and I told him $30. I was like, $30. He was cool. It was coming from the AZ Grand to the hotel. $30. I said, okay, cool. I had $30, and I hit no tip. I said, okay, let me send your receipt. Wait a minute. Did you already go through this? He already went through the screen. He says, oh, I was going to leave you a tip, man. Sorry, bro. I didn't. I said, well, I thought I charged enough. He says, well, I was going to leave you a tip anyways. He went in his pocket, gave me a $20 bill. So I made $50 for a ride that the apps pay $7 for. $7. So I'm like, man, $7. Because I had it on my screen. It was showing $7.11. I was like, dude, I should have just like said, okay, here you go. Then when was the last time you wrote an actual paper check? I don't think I ever wrote a check. I haven't wrote a check in Arizona. I've been here for over 6 years, and I don't think I ever wrote a check in Arizona. I ain't had to write a check. I don't have a check book. I mean, the last time I wrote a check was probably about 2016 or 17, maybe. That's the last, because I was in St. Louis. The last check I wrote, I was in St. Louis. And that's I don't write checks. I just do everything through my phone, through my bank account, stuff like that. But when I had my own business, I would write checks to different people for different things. Because I had a checkbook, I had a whole business log and everything like that. But I haven't wrote a check, man, almost 8 to 10 years, maybe. I don't know, man. I don't have to. I can open up the budget on my screens in my bank, and I can see everything. I can see every single transaction. If I say gasoline, every single gas charge pops up. Rent or mortgage, every single mortgage payment, utilities, all utility payments. If I say child support, because I do have 2 kids, but I don't label it. I don't have to pay child support, but there's an option for child support. So I just put in all the money I send to them all the time, and shit I do for them, I put it in the child support. Because it's easy to see child support. It's like, okay, so I send him money for this, him money for that. So it's like, man, it's like, bro, you pay child support? No, but it's an option on there. So I'm like, fuck it. They're my kids and I support them. Child support. Boop. It's like, that's how I handle it. Goddamn it. It makes it easier for me to see. Like, I don't have to look for a Jersey level or a Devon level. No, just child support. You got kids? Yeah. Anytime you give them money, put that shit in child support. Hey, my kid is 28 years old. That's your child, right? Yep. Child support. Boop. Man, my son is 41. Child support. Boop. I don't give a shit. If that shit say child support and it's your kid, put that shit in your bank of child support. So when your kids say, you never do anything for me, go to your bank, pull up that whole thing. Child support. Motherfucker, I have sent you $4,918 total. This is child support. I'm not a child. You're my child. Don't ever say I ain't done shit for you. Dad, that was when you gave me money for gas. Child support. Exactly. Child support plus a tip. Say, Dad, that's when you helped me with my car note. Child support. When you gave me a down payment on those cabinets I needed. Child support. Motherfucker, you're my child. I don't give a fuck how old you are. Child support. Dad, that's fucked up. I don't believe you still keeping tabs. Oh, I'm gonna keep tabs till I die, motherfucker. Child support. If I'm buying your kids some goddamn Christmas toys, but those are your grandkids. Child support. Them ain't my kids. I'm helping your kids have a great life with your ragged ass. Child support. Them toys ain't even at my house. Them toys are at your house I bought for Christmas. Child support. I'm gonna keep track of everything. Them grandkids gonna be like 12, 13 years old. Dad says you never did nothing for him. Come here, grandson. Let me show you some shit. See this? Child support. It's all the shit I did for your dad. You still keep tabs on him? Hell yeah. $13,917 since before your ass was even born. Child support. Exactly. They need to have a section for that. If you got a bank account, they need to have child support, and then once your kid at 18 hit adult support right up. Put your brothers and your sisters and shit in there. Adult support. Man, you'll never do shit for me. Let me grab my bank account. Fucking adult support. Motherfucker, like, what? By all your brothers, you got a dog. By all your sisters, you got a cat. Like, motherfucker, all the cat money for the girls, all the dog money for all the boys. So my brothers, I support y'all, motherfucker. Don't play with me. I keep track. Bro, you're an asshole. Child support. So you heard, if you pay your child support, you can file that child on your taxes. Oh, yeah, I heard about that. Man, I might have to do that. Open up my Bank of America. It's like, bro, you're not ordered by court to pay child support. Well, in Bank of America, that shit's listed as child support. But you're not ordered to pay it. But I log that shit. When I buy these motherfuckers clothes and anything like that, that's not for me. When I take my son to K-Momo, I buy him clothes, or I do this and I do that, that's child support. It's like, that's not for me. Those are his clothes. So when I go through my bank and I see it says K-Momo, it says classify as or list as, and I click the down thing and it gives you all of these options like home improvement, utilities, mortgage. At the very bottom, it says child support. Click that child support button. That shit goes right into that category. Child support. That's when I'm gonna start walking around with a shirt on that just says child support. That's it. I support my child, motherfucker. Child support. Like, you got technical support, you got mechanical support, and you got child support. That's me. Like, man, who are you? Are you maintenance? Are you technical support? You customer support? Like, who are you, motherfucker? I'm child support. I'm paying for some shit around here. Just wear a shirt. Bro, why do you walk around with a shirt saying child support on it? Because that's what I support, my child. Yeah, baby mamas is hurting off that new tax law. Yeah, well, hopefully, because like I said, honestly, I've always let my son's moms claim my kids on taxes. I've never, ever claimed them on taxes, ever. My sons are 17 and 23. I've never claimed them, and I've always supported them because I've had more expenses. Then their moms don't have the expenses like I have. So if I have a great life, my money is doing okay, I need their moms to pull up on their end too. They need to get money too. If they get a refund from that shit, more power. I don't ask them about taxes. We don't even talk about taxes. Even if the court say, Jeff, you got custody of the kids, that's cool. I'm not using them on my taxes though, because I got my money's okay. This is for their moms. These kids, you know, if you want to use them on your taxes, that's your choice. I never will. Never have, never will. It's just, we never had to argue about it. Well, who get to use it on this year? I don't care. You, I don't put them kids on my taxes. Hell no. I got other shit on my taxes. I got my own problems on my tax. I don't need them kids on there too. Shit, that's for you. That's money for your pockets. I'm good. It's like, my son's moms will tell you, they probably claim taxes on them every year of their life. Every year. I have never claimed my kids. Nope. Don't need to. I got other fucking problems. What up, King James? So you got 1 year left of eligibility. And I think you can go up to like 24 years old. I heard you can go up to 24 years old to claim a kid as a dependent. 24. So if you can get money back for a kid. Let me look this shit up. How long can you claim a kid on taxes? How long can you claim a kid as a dependent for your taxes? Yep. To meet to qualify, your child must be younger than or identify. Let me pull this up on the screen because this is a good thing. Share screen. Bam, bam. Yep, right there. There it is, right there. Whoops. Let me go down some. There you go, right there. To meet the qualifying child test, your child must be younger than you. Oh, because you can adopt a kid. Never mind. I was going to say, how in the hell can your kid not be older than you? You can adopt. You could be 16 years old and adopt another person that's 16 years old that's older than you by a couple of months. You could be that. Or you could be 18 and adopt somebody who's like, I don't know. It can happen. It can happen. Your child must be younger than you or your spouse if filing jointly, and either younger than 19 years old or be a student younger than 24 years old as the end of the calendar year. So you can go all the way up to 24 years old as long as they're enrolled as a student. So tell your kid to register in community college. That's it. You're a student. It didn't say a full-time student or a part-time student. It just says a student. Put them in some program. They'd be like, bro, I'm going to go pay for this class. This class is $100 a semester at the community college. Okay. So you pay the $100 per semester, $200 a year, and you get thousands back just because your kids, it's a business plan. Be like, bro, how old are you? I'm going to go and enroll you in this business. Okay, what is it? It's community college. You're a student. Yeah, I got a student ID. You got a student ID. You taking one class. It's computer cleaning 101. I don't know. You just learn how to like get the air machine and clean off a computer. I don't know. So therefore, you now have a student that you can claim every single year. You're paying $200 a year, $100 a semester, whatever community college is saying. He's a student, and you're getting thousands back as a dependent because it just says your kid just has to be a dependent. That's it. It has to be a student. It doesn't say what type of student. It didn't say you have to be a mechanical engineering student. It has to be a biology major student. No, it just has to be a student. And they put it in parentheses, student, which lets you know if you have a student ID, you're going to an academic establishment, whether it's a trade school or a regular institution, community college, or something like that. You could probably claim that kid on your taxes with no problems whatsoever. You get a dependent deduction for them. Money back. So for all you people that thought it was up to 17 years old, 17, once you turn 18, you're an adult. Throw them in there, because I said it could go up to 24. You could be up to 24 years old. And you have to make sure, and sometimes, even if they don't live with you, let's say I'm a student, but you are in another state. You have to just say that you pay more than 50% of my living expenses. Whether or not you do or not is up to whatever. But if you say, well, I help cover 50% of his living expenses, that means you could technically claim me as a dependent, even though we're not related. I'm a student and you're claiming me on your taxes because you pay more than 50% of my living expenses. That's it. Is that it? I'm telling you, man, the tax law is screwed up. It's so screwed up. People hustle the shit out of the government. They do. And that's basically how they do it. Me as an accountant, I know all of this shit. Why do you think the FBI and the CIA, why do you think they hire accountants? Because we learn this shit in business law. We learn it in mergers and acquisitions. We learn it in contract law. We learn it in tax law, managerial. We got so much in our head when it comes to these numbers and how people can manipulate shit to get away with stuff. They hire us to audit other people. They hire us to go look for people to do crime. Because how do you catch a criminal? You just know somebody who knows how to do the crime. If you want to hire people, if you want to catch hackers, you hire hackers. If you want to catch bank robbers, you hire people who know how to rob banks. It's just, if you want to catch people who do embezzlement and fraud and all that shit, you hire people that know how to do it. Accountants, we know how to get away with it. Why don't we do it? Because I don't want to be looking over my shoulder for the rest of my life. I wake up every day. I know when I get up tomorrow, I'm going to eat pancakes, sausage, and eggs. I know that. And I'm going to have my coffee. I know that because that's my routine. My routine is not wake up and think ATF is going to be kicking down my door. That's not my routine. My routine is not to be pulled over by the CIA or the FBI because I did some old shady shit in casino. I never did nothing. I got out of the casino early. I got out of the casino when I was 38. My signature is not on a lot of shit. So you can't hold me liable for nothing. I walked away from it all. So I wake up in peace every day. I wake up in peace. I don't hustle nobody. Nobody hustles me. I make as much money as I can make. I do what I can do. That's it. That's it. There's people out there who wake up every day not knowing if today is the day they're going to be busted or not. They don't know. Businessmen don't know if today's the last day they're going to get. Oh, man, they finally went through the books. They finally went through the books. Damn. I'll tell, just as the IRS is getting ripped like everyone else. Yep. Why do they feel offended when a paternity test is brought up? You don't think it's yours? But this is how I feel about paternity tests. And I'll tell you, like, both of my sons were planned. But even though both of my sons were planned, and I was married to one of them, not married to the other one. Both of my sons were planned, but I got paternity tests on both of my kids myself. I didn't ask the moms to do it. I happily signed the birth certificates. I happily did everything. They were my sons, this and that. I did it in case anything happened to my son's moms and somebody try to fuck with my kids' heads and tell them, well, that ain't your real dad. That ain't even your real dad. I did it so my kids know I'm the real. I got both of my tests in my safe right now. Can't nobody ever fuck with my kids. Because when I was young, at some point in time, like I said, my mom, I don't know if she was fucking with us or not, but she tried to make this claim that my dad wasn't my dad. I don't know if she did that to piss me off or what. I don't know what. Me and my mom, we were like best friends, but sometimes we didn't get along. But this prevented my kids from going through the same shit I went through. Not that I questioned my mom, but I'm like, you know what? Why would you tell me that shit at this age? I'm a teenager. Why would you tell me that as a teenager? I'm like, the man who I called my dad my whole life, you would come at me sideways. But see, my mom, she was going through shit her damn self. So she probably hated him and just didn't like me to want me to appreciate him. So people do weird shit like that. But nobody can ever mess with my son's heads in any way, shape, or form. They could just come talk to me. Dad, motherfucker saying you ain't even my real dad, man. They told me, you know, my mom was messing around on you. They told me this and that. Bro, they gonna tell you whatever they want to tell you. Fuck them. Tell you what, go take a picture of that DNA test in there and send it to them. Oh, you had a DNA test? Yeah, because if somebody fucking with you, I'm protecting you. Go in there, take a shot of it, send it to them, and tell them shut the hell up. You are my kid. I don't need no shit like that. My kids already know where they come from. We even look alike. We even act alike. My sons know I'm them, but I did that. I did that for my own son's sanity because I know if anything happens to my son's moms and they're not there to defend my kids, I'm there to defend my kids. My one son's mom, she's a military person, so she's been in war zones and shit like that. If she never made it back from a war zone, and then somebody would just, you know, living, and somebody just popped up one day in my son's life when he was in his 20s or 30s. Hey, you know what? Your dad ain't even your real dad, man. You know what I heard? He'd be like, man, if you don't shut up talking to me sideways. Oh, I don't know why they would be saying that, bro. I ain't know your dad had a DNA test because my dad is ahead of the game. He's ahead of the chess game. He knew y'all was going to come fuck with me later in life. He knew y'all was going to pull some shit like that because that's how adults are. Y'all motherfuckers are rotten. My dad was already ahead of the game. You can't tell me nothing. Love him or hate him, that's my dad. Don't worry about us. You go pull that shit on somebody else who don't know. I already know. Yeah, exactly. And it's like, man, I wish somebody tried to mess with my kids. I already got them protected already. They already covered. Can't nobody come at my sons with something different. Just say, your dad got 80 other kids. Come at them with something different than trying to say that ain't even your real dad. You better come with something different, because I already covered them on that. If there are other kids out there who claim to be my kids, I don't know about them. I have no idea. So that shit'll be news to me too. And trust me on this one. When I say that, for the people that know me, know that my name is on a kid's birth certificate named Charles. My name is on a kid's birth certificate who's not my kid. Because when I was 19, when I was 19, I was told that this kid was my son. That's what I was told. I'm telling y'all some shit on my channel right now. Right. And after this, I'm getting off. So y'all been here for the longest. I'm gonna tell y'all some shit that nobody else knows. A lot of people in my family may not even know, but my mom knows and my sister knows it, because my sister lived with the girl. The girl's name was Maya. But I was told that this kid, Charles, was my son. That's what I was told. I didn't know any different. Me and her were together. I was going to Drake. I left, Kirkwood High, and I went to Drake University. I said, I'm gonna go to Drake. And she was like, well, I want to go to college with you. My Aunt Mary said, Jeff, you're not taking this girl to college with you. And I was like, well, she's saying she's pregnant and everything like that. She wants to come to college with me. She's saying she's pregnant. My Aunt Mary, my mom's sister, said, Jeff, you're not taking this girl to college with you. Go to Drake. You're not taking this girl to college with you. My Aunt Mary's a smart lady. This lady is in tune with the whole fucking universe. Trust me. She said, you're not taking this girl to college with you. Because my Aunt Mary knew the game. These were hood rats. These was hood rats. I was an accountant. I was a young athlete. I was in the newspaper all in St. Louis and shit every fucking weekend. These was hood rats trying to link to somebody who they saw as success. So I went to college. The kid was born. I went down to St. Louis. I signed all the documents and everything like that to show that this kid was mine and everything. I ain't even seen the kid yet. I signed all the documents and everything. The girl was going through some financial issues. My mom was in Rock Hill next to Webster Grove. She said, hey, I said, Mom, Maya needs somewhere to live. Her and her kid need somewhere to live. So she said, well, they can come live with me. My sister and them was there at the time too. So they went and they lived with my mom. Maya and Charles lived with my mom. So this kid was with my mom every day. My mom has grandchildren. My mom called me. She says, Jeff, this ain't your kid. This ain't your son. I said, what? She says, Mom, this ain't your son, Jeff. She said, I know our DNA is strong. I know who we are as a family, but this ain't your son. I said, whatever, please. Back then, Maya was a gorgeous girl. I was like, man, that's my girl right there. What do you mean? That's my girl right there. This ain't your son. I said, all right. She's a little red bone girl, had gold teeth and shit like that. I was like, whatever, Mom. Y'all be tripping. Y'all tripping. So it got me and Maya into a lot of fights and shit like that. We was going through shit over that whole ordeal. So finally, time came up to where he got sick or something like that. So we had to go down. We had to chat and talk and everything. This little light-skinned kid, curly hair, gray eyes. He had gray eyes. Now she had like light hazel eyes, or maybe she had, I don't know. I got dark brown eyes. So this kid had gray eyes, like gray, and I started kind of seeing that he didn't look like all the nieces and nephews. And his name was Charles Watts. So I'm like, none of this shit is making sense now. And everything that my mom and my aunt was saying is starting to kind of add up. So we had some questions. We had some conversation and stuff like that. And she was like, well, I got to move anyways. I'm moving to Houston anyways. So she ended up moving to Houston. Cool. I went to Vegas. So she moved to Houston. I went to Vegas. I was living my life in Vegas, doing my thing in Vegas or whatever. And one day she called me up. She said, hey, I got to tell you something serious. I was like, okay, what's up? I'm thinking, something serious is going down. She said, well, I have to find a way to get your name off of his birth certificate. And I said, well, what's up? What are you talking about? She says, this really ain't your son. I said, okay. I said, well, my mom them already said that to everybody, and I even said that too. So, he didn't feel like family, you know what I'm saying? He's a cute kid, gorgeous little kid and everything, but he don't look like one of us. I don't know what the deal is. And she's like, well, we need to get you off birth certificate. I know who his dad is. He was a white drug dealer in St. Louis. So she was dating a drug dealer while I was dating her at the same time. So this white drug dealer ended up getting locked up and went to jail. So when he got locked up and went to jail in Tennessee, she had nowhere to go. So she wanted to go to college with me. That's how all this shit even started. So they knew that this was a white guy's kid just by how he was a gorgeous kid. Really fair skin. She was light skinned too. Really fair skin, really curly hair, gray eyes and everything. Gorgeous little boy. But he had my name, Charlie Watts. And so she ended up admitting that she was with this guy and not just with me. Even though we thought we was boyfriend and girlfriend, she was still with him. I mean, we were seniors in high school. Kids was doing shit all over the place. So she ended up admitting what really happened. And I think I signed affidavits or something like that. Her attorneys, everybody was getting shit together between Vegas and Texas and back and forth. And somehow I got my name off of his birth certificate. But that was the only other child on this planet that I signed another birth certificate for that wasn't really my kid. My sons, I got DNA tests on them. Their DNA test is in my safe. I'm 100% fucking sure. I even told the moms. I said, because I need to let these kids know that when somebody comes to them and lies to them later in life saying I ain't even your real dad, they need to come to me because I got the proof for them. We can shut all that shit down. If y'all ain't there to defend them, I'm there to defend them. I'll shut all that shit down. And so things like that have happened to me in my life. Things like that were happening to me. And, you know, that's a story not a lot of people know about me. But as a young man, I went through it. So when I hear about people lying about custody and lying about this and that, it's not foreign to me. And it's not that she lied about custody or whatever, but she knew who that kid looked like when that kid was born. But she wanted to go with the guy that was in college, not with the guy that was in prison. Just like my Aunt Mary said, I'm telling you, my Aunt Mary's in tune with everything. She said, Jeff, do not take this girl to college with you. And I was like, she pregnant though, Aunt Mary. You know, I ain't gonna leave this girl stranded. Like, Jeff, do not take this girl. These girls are hood girls, Jeff. They're trying to latch to somebody who they see with a life. Do not take this girl to college with you. And I was like, y'all haters, man. Y'all fucking haters, man. I can't stand y'all. Y'all always hating when somebody want to be with somebody. My aunt she was on top of it already. This lady, my aunt, she protected our family with so much. Aunt Mary has protected everybody in our family to some degree. And that was one way she saved my life. Because I would have had this girl with this kid up in Iowa. A child that wasn't even, so when you're not related to somebody, he could have health issues that was genetically from his father's side that I would never know about because he's genetically not from my side. So things may have happened with his life or with him that I wouldn't even understand. Like, well, why is this? I don't have that history in my family because he wasn't really mine. He was only mine on paper because I believed that she was telling me the truth at the time. And I was too busy running track, doing school, working at McDonald's, going to college. I was way too busy to really investigate everything she was saying. I believed her. I was a young, stupid kid. I believed her. So I signed a birth certificate. I didn't fucking know. But she at least made it right. She at least made it right. Later, when she figured it out, she didn't come after me for child support and she didn't chase me down. No, she said, you know what? I'm not going to do this man like this. I'm in college. I'm in Vegas. I'm working in corporate. I'm trying to get my life together. And she said, you know what? I need to tell you something. I need to talk to you about something. I said, okay. She said, we just need to get your name off the life certificate, off the birth certificate. That's it. We just got to get it off the birth certificate. I was like, all right, that's cool. We knew about this, 3-4 years ago when he was born. We knew about this a long time ago when he was born. Everybody in my family that knew the situation, that saw this child, was like, not that I'm an ugly motherfucker, but they was like, this is a beautiful kid. This kid is not yours, Jeff. Not, like I said, both of my sons are good. I'll show you pictures of my sons. My sons are two gorgeous boys, but they have features that I have. And I'll tell you, like I said, I'm not an ugly motherfucker. I'm really not. Like, this is my little one here. This is little baby Dev right there. So that's baby Dev when he was a baby. Let me see, where's baby Jersey at when he was a baby? That's baby Jersey when he was a little baby right there. But both of my sons look like me. Like, we have the same lips, the same nose, the same eyebrows. They just have really, really good hair. They have really good hair. That's when they were babies. They had really good hair. And now that they're older, like, this is Jersey now. He's got a lot of hair with a mustache. That's Jersey. And then this is Dev. So Dev was in the kitchen with me the other day. So that's Dev. Same thing, a lot of hair. Well, you can't really see his hair. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me see. Oh, that's me, him, and Sika at the thing. So he got a big ass afro too. So both of my sons look like me, even though they're very light skinned. They're very light skinned, but they look like me. We all like Jersey looks like Deb. Deb looks like Jersey, but they both look like me, and Ollie look like their moms are the same. It's like almost a perfect blend. The perfect blend. We knew. But looking at Charlie, we was like, this kid he's a beautiful kid. He's a beautiful kid. He's got gray eyes. He's got really fair hair, really curly fair. But Jeff, he don't look nothing like you. He looks like her and somebody else. He don't look like you though. And even though, like I said, my sons are beautiful, I ain't like a hideous looking motherfucker no. But at the same time, when you're a family of somebody, you know what your genes look like when you look at a baby. You can see the shape of a nose, the shape of eyes, ears, chin. You can see cheek. You can see so much when you're looking at a kid. And just back then, my Aunt Mary and my mom both were like, we love this baby. He's gorgeous baby. We love taking care of it, but he's not yours. Jeff, you need to talk to this girl. You need to talk to her. Find out who the father of this kid is. He was a drug dealer who was locked up in Tennessee. That's whose kid it was. And that's, like I said, man, that's the only other kid on this planet I know that was related to me on, paper. On paper. That was it. That was Chico the Bars, Jeff. I know Jersey. He's wild, man. Like, I'll be looking at these pictures of these kids. I'm like, man, y'all fucking nuts. This shit's funny as hell. That picture there. I think he was in Japan at the time. That's him. He was in Japan at the time. That's my son, Jersey. This is the one. He works on the ships out in Japan right now. So he's out in Japan as a civilian contractor working on underwater drone technology. He used to work on air drone technology in Utah. He decided to do something different and he went to Japan. Now he's working out there on ships and stuff. So smart kids, super smart kids. And that's partly how you know they're my kids. I mean, I got the accounting degree. His mom got her master's in like nursing and shit like that. This dude's a super sharp kid, super sharp. Dev, he's more of the video game guy. This little kid here, that's my little one there. Dev, we riding around the convertible. He's more the video game kid, highly technological. He knows internet. He knows video games. He knows streaming. He knows like life. So both of my kids are almost a perfect mix of both of me, like two ends of me. And so, like I said, if anybody comes to them later in life, fucking with them. Anybody, man, ain't your real dad, dog. Your mom, she was sleeping around, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, here's a picture of my goddamn DNA test for my kid. That's 99.93%. Is a 0.07% chance that I might be related to somebody else. And that's both of my kids, 99.9 something. So unless my son's mom somehow during us dating found one of my brothers who they never even met before, that's the only way. You have to have kids with my brothers. That's the only way you can get numbers that damn high. I know it. What up, DS Ride? What up? Yeah, he's the one with the Beamer. Yep. That's little Dev, man. He's crazy. There's somebody try to get two baby daddies for the price of one child. And that's why I tell folks, Daytona, this is why I tell folks, it's not uncommon for me to see girls. Like I said, this girl, she was like a hood rat. She loved the drug dealer culture. She loved the rap culture. She loved that. I was the nerd. I was the nerd in high school. I was the one in accounting classes, taking civics classes. I was the nerd with the straight A's and shit and English literature and all that. I was that guy. I was the athlete. So of course, I attracted girls like that who said, man, he's muscular. He's kind of funny. I could get with him, but they were still hood rats. And they thinking, well, if my drug dealer don't make it big, my drug dealer don't end up getting that Cadillac, at least I could fall back on my college guy. And that's really how it is in the hood. They like, well, if I can't make it with my thug, I'll just make it with my college guy on the back end. I'll use my college guy as the plan B. College guys always end up winning in the end. We end up being smarter in the end, somehow. So this is Derek Benown. These rides. Oh, these rides. So, and I say it's real. Like when I look at people like Travis Hunter, he's almost like how I was. Smart guy, making it in college, doing something with his life. But his girl is a hood rat. She's more into the rappers, the thugs, the wannabe drug. That's more of her speed. That's more of her type. But because he's going to be something, she's going to latch to him. and go with him to get all his money. And when she's done, and when she's gotten to where she wants to get to, she's gonna leave. Just like the one kid, what's his name? Jack something. He's the kid that everybody hates on the internet. Everybody hates this kid's name's Jack Doherty. Jack Doherty dated this girl for 2 years. She's got a $500,000 a month OnlyFans account because of Jack Doherty. $500,000 a month because of Jack Doherty. She's got a Maybach because of Jack Doherty. Nobody knew who this girl was until she got with Jack Doherty. Jack Doherty is a nerd. He's a geek. He's an internet idiot. And he got with a girl who used him to get a $500,000 a month because he got all of these fans. And all of these fans, as soon as he started dating this girl, he spent almost $2 million in 2 years. Over $2 million on this girl in 2 years. And she dumped him. Because some of these hood rats just want money. That's it. They just want to get with somebody that's already established. They want to get somebody going somewhere. They don't really want to be with you. You're established. They need you to get them to the next level. You're their stepping stone to what they really want. A lot of these girls are like that. And like I said, and I'm not a guy who would use a woman as a stepping stone. A lot of times I don't even fuck with girls at all because I don't have time to break up with people. Breaking up with somebody is the hardest thing to do. Getting with a girl is easy. I can get with anybody. I guarantee I can leave today. I can do a trick today. Not a trick. Let's say I could do some content. I can go out today, meet a girl today, and have her on my podcast tomorrow, all hugged up on me, talking about I found a man of my dreams. Oh my God, we had the best night ever. We did. I could do that shit today. The night I met my son's mom, I saw her dancing in the middle of a dance floor. And I was like, I'm gonna marry that girl right there. That girl was, man, my son's mom was bad. She was like Paul Abdul, like a white Paul Abdul. Short, blonde hair, looked like Paul Abdul. I mean, this girl's dancing crazy, mom, gorgeous girl. Next thing you know, we married and got a kid. Because I told motherfuckers, if I want a girl, I'll go after it. I don't fuck with girls right now because I know what I can do. I just don't got time for that shit. I don't got time for it. It's harder to break up and get rid of a girl than it is to get with one. Getting with a girl, that shit's easy. But you want quality. You want quality. And not only quality, but you want a match. Once you get that match and you get that quality, trust me, it's nothing better than that. Getting a girl, I know how all these fucking girls gonna be. Because I know what I can provide in life. I can provide happiness and peace. I can provide that, but I can give you a fucking headache if you get on my last nerve. I can get rid of your ass. I can, because I know how to do it. I've done it before. So it's like the dating game, I'm a master of that shit. That's why I don't even play it. It's like, motherfucker, you can play a video game so much, you keep beating these levels all the time. You can't keep playing the same levels over and over again. I've beaten Mario Brothers before. Why don't I play that shit again? I'm looking for a new game. What's my next game? A business partner. If I meet a woman, she's going to be a fire-ass business partner. That's it. I don't need nobody to try to be, oh, I'm jealous of every girl. I hate that these girls are calling you this. I hate these girls are winking at you. I hate these girls are looking at you. I don't need that childish shit no more. I don't need that. My next girl is going to be my business partner. She's going to be like, you know what, Jeff? We're gonna make this shit all right. We're going to leave a legacy for our kids and grandkids. Let's do this shit. Fuck all this jealousy shit. I want a girl that other guys are gonna be like, damn, that girl fine as a motherfucker. See, some guys can't take that because they ain't secure. Anybody looked at any girl I got, man, that girl fine as a motherfucker. I ain't got a problem with nobody saying that. She should be. I don't think no ugly motherfuckers. But at this point, I don't need to be with a girl that every time a girl say, ooh, that guy, he's gorgeous. Oh my God, he's it. Oh, bitch, I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm gonna knock you out. See, I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with that. So I'm like, yeah, I'm good. Jeff got that fire game. I don't know, man. I wouldn't go that far. It depends on who I'm attracting. Say people really fall in love with AI and chatbots. Yeah. That's why I'm like, and I know what's out there. I already know. And then the internet came up. When the internet came up, oh, man, I can't even click like on shit. If I accidentally put a phone in my pocket and that shit hits the heart by mistake or whatever the fuck, now I'm a cheater. I'm the motherfucker. I don't even have the shit I touch. I touch fake numbers and shit, make a mistake, texting people XYZ, double. Dude, what the fuck are you texting me, man? I don't know, the phone was in my pocket. I thought I locked the screen. That shit was just hitting me in the leg while I was walking the whole time. Bro, I'm like 2, 3, 6, 4, 5, X, T, 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 S, S, I, W. Motherfucker, I don't know. I do that shit all the time. But yet you put your phone in your pocket, the shit's going through goddamn Instagram or something, could be clicking on shit you don't know. You're just walking. Do you find out you done click like on 3 people things? You done put double X's on some people's shit? You don't even know. But then girls, they don't believe shit like that because they think you're in control of everything. I dial people by mistake. I don't fucking know. Shit, answer phones by mistake. But in this internet age, they automatically feel like they want to attack you for that. You answered her phone call. No, I did not put the phone down. I made a mistake. Must have hit that shit. I don't know. So it's like, man, fuck that. I ain't got time for all that. The internet age has really ruined people's brains on reality. Everything's like a dream state of fantasy. And they'll make their entire Facebook page, their entire Instagram page look like they're in fucking, Alice in Wonderland. And really the whole time they at home throwing hot dogs and shit at each other. It's like, but they want to put, I'm like, I don't do the fake shit. I don't. So if you mad at me because I put some real shit online, say, man, I can't believe this motherfucker. Why you say that online? Because it's real. The fuck's wrong with you? Well, tell people that we made up and we're better now. Get the fuck away from me. It's like, I'm just saying, man, I'm not in the mood to fuck with nobody today. So, please disregard anything I might say to you sideways, because I'm just not in that mood today. Why is Jeff mad? Why is Jeff mad? Why is Jeff mad? Why is Jeff mad? Maybe it's something in his house. Maybe it's something in his house. Maybe, see, people gonna think something's wrong with us. Something is. The fuck? Get away from me. So I choose just not to be bothered. That's all. So I'm one of the people that needs the t-shirt that says unbothered. I wake up, I do things on my own time. I can sit on a live stream with y'all for 3 hours straight. 3 hours straight. No shitty text messages. Nobody banging on my door. Nobody saying, you been in there too long. What are you doing? Taking a shit? No, I'm on the live stream. Ain't even no toilet in here. This is a live stream. Mom. No, Mom, bring me some Hot Pockets. You're like, man. I was like, man, so that's me though. So I don't bother with nobody. I want everybody to have an enjoyable life. I want everybody to make money. I give all the game I can give on the internet to make sure people make money. That's it. I get free game all the time. I tell people real shit, my ups, my downs, my ends are out. When I got played, when I actually do well, I tell people all the shit, man, because it's just real. So if you know anybody out there that's real, say, man, I know this dude, man. I know him. He ain't no fake motherfucker putting up a fake front just to impress people. I am not impressive. I'm just like every other driver in this chat. I am not above you. I'm not below you. We alive just like we are. We are trying to make money just like we are. That's what we doing, man. That's what we doing. And I've seen a lot of fake ass people online, just because they got a YouTube channel, they think they the shit. No, your life is probably shit. You trying to make yourself feel adequate and make other people feel inadequate. I told people, I'm happy with all my mistakes. I'm happy with my divorces. I'm happy with my kids. I'm happy with how I met the moms, how we planned. I'm happy with everything because it got me sitting right here on March 28, 2025. It got me sitting right here with y'all. So shit worked out. It all worked out. Had I still been married, I might not be online. I don't need you online. There's a girl online. No telling. But shit worked out to where I can do this for a living. I can have my cars outside, not moving for 2 days straight. My dog, he's under here sleeping right now. Seeker pet. What's up? You been sleeping the whole time? He's under there sleeping the whole time. It was like, man, say, my God, Jeff still spitting knowledge. Get this man a podium and a mic and a plaque. Oh yeah, man, a piece of mind is priceless. It's priceless, man. No, but real, David, man, real talk, man. I love chopping up with y'all because I think when we're out there in these streets and we out there really driving and we really trying to help our communities, really making money, we're helping people like me. We're helping people like you. We're helping real people out there, man. People will try to take advantage of us. I've been taken advantage of before. Like I said, signing the birth certificate. It was somebody saw a very trusting guy, somebody who wasn't, oh, Jeff, I'm very cynical. No, I don't trust a lot of shit. It's because of everything I went through. So when I don't trust people, it's not because of you. It's because of what I went through. It ain't got nothing to do with you. It's me. And when I do let my guard down, what happens? People try to play me. Just like when I let my guard down at that event and dude played me for $75. It happens. So then I got to be guarded again. And I'm naturally not a guarded person. I've learned to be guarded and teach people why to be guarded, but also how to still be good to people while you're guarded. How to be able to help other people out, help other people get money, help other people get ahead without putting them down to make them feel inadequate, just to make yourself feel more adequate. We all gonna go through shit. We can all help each other out along the way. And that's what I hope my channel do. Not only this podcast, but the new J Watch TV podcast. A lot of the shit I said today should probably be on that channel. It shouldn't be over here on the rideshare channel. But hey, I don't mind chatting with y'all, man. I enjoy chopping it up with y'all and everything, man. If it's called PTS, I know. Post-traumatic syndrome, I know. PTSD. Post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. And that's probably why I don't mind being in my garage all the time, because the cars can't mess with you. And anything, this is the one reason why I love being in the garage. Anything you fuck up, just take an angle grinder to it. Angle grinder fix everything. If you don't have an angle grinder, trust me, buy one. It's going to make your life completely different. An angle grinder changed my whole life. From the moment I've had one, I see some metal. I see some shit I want to weld or cut. Your brain starts working like this. You start angle grinding, cutting shit in half, shaving shit down. Man, you can create something, because all that stress that was in your head, you're putting all that energy in whatever you got on the table in front of you. You and that angle grinder staying safe from being cut means you got to pay attention. Being safe from something popping in your eye means you got your safety goggles on. You got this and that. Using an angle grinder is a high-speed precision tool, and it takes all of your focus. You don't focus with an angle grinder, you might cut your fucking finger off. You might drop it and it hit you in the leg or something while it's still spinning. You've got to really pay attention to an angle grinder. Get you an angle grinder. That will take you away from all your problems, because you can't think of shit else except seeing them sparks fly and seeing that metal slowly cut exactly where you need to cut it. It's precision. I love angle grinders. That's my new club. I'm going to get a shirt saying, I love angle grinders. That's it. Motherfucker, I love dogs. I love Cocker Spaniels. I love German Shepherds. I love angle grinders. Motherfucker, what? You got a problem? Go buy an angle grinder. Done. But in the meantime, I'd like to appreciate you guys today. Thank you so much for joining this live stream, man. It was the beginning of the show was then we kind of went off track, but hey, it's always fun hanging out with y'all. But thank you guys so much for being on the barbecue today. I thought we was gonna have Daniel on. I know he was out busy doing stuff. Next live stream, hopefully we can get Daniel on. If you can, you guys can ask him all the questions you want to ask him. Totally cool. He's gonna be he's the CEO of PAX. He's gonna be here to answer anything you gotta say. On my end, I'm just the host, man. I just host the podcast. That's all I do. And I let you guys control the flow. You guys control the energy. We have a great chat. We learn about each other every time. So hopefully tonight, Friday night, Saturday night, you guys go out there, make a lot of money. Make a lot of money, man. That's what I'm saying. Oh yeah, we can link up, man. Hey, Jay Forbes, make sure you look in my cash rides play on my homepage. Look at this folder. It says cash rides. I drop a lot of game in there because I teach people how to do cash rides and how to get clients, how to convert rides, why to convert rides. A lot of logic in there, man. That cash rides playlist, that's a lot of free game. If you can't watch the videos in that cash ride playlist and today go out and make an extra $50, $60, $70 on shit you ain't gonna get paid, man, them videos got logic. It's all logic. It's all reasons why and ways how. So I drop that on there and I leave that shit on there so people can say, man, I ain't making no money today. Go watch one of them cash rides playlist videos. You be like, oh shit, let me go try that. Turn that app on, cruise for a minute. Like, bro, I don't believe I just made $40. Motherfucker said $14. I got $40. This shit really works. It's like, man. All right, Darius, man, y'all be easy out there, man. I'm about to go in here, grab me something to eat, clean the truck off, shower. It's only 6 o'clock. So, man, I got to go out and make money. It's time to pay Arizona Department of Transportation. I got to pay their ass, man. So let's go out and make this money tonight, everybody. Y'all go out there and get it. Appreciate y'all for rocking with this live stream this long. And hey, next live stream, Daniel will be on. Let's hope. In the meantime, y'all go make that money, man. Appreciate